I've got to push another platform. Yeah, so basically I got yoinked because I was on the train and like 3 different trains, and the middle one, it was packed. So I had to put my luggage in the overhead. Time for me to get off. I get up, I go to exactly where my luggage was, and I get that luggage. I don't even look at it because I haven't seen anyone drift by me, right? So like, I'm just like, we're fine. So I don't realize until I get home, because the thing I'd done is I'd taken it down and had a little tote bag full of like some extra goodies from Holy. And I just immediately like tied that in a knot and sat on top of the luggage. So you've not even seen the luggage even more so, right? And for the rest of the trip, and before that train, it had been sitting in the chair next to me sort of thing. So I knew it was mine. I get home, I'm like, what the fudge? This is not mine. Because I'm like, man, I want to have some of those Kinder Eggs. I'm going to open that up now. Right, and I've already, like, this has already been a rough day because I, like, only got, like, 5 hours sleep because we partied pretty late. I also got baited, had something that has gluten in it. Yay. And then, so I really want that jacket back, but I'm torn because, yeah, it turns into a mutual yoink situation, and I don't think they can be happy because they might not be a gamer who knows what God of War is. They probably don't want all the holy stuff, even though it's very tasty. And their luggage, it so happens, has got Dolce & Gabbana stuff in it. They did not trade up in this deal. Dude. But, like, the stupid thing is, I grabbed my luggage from exactly where it was originally. So this isn't on me. Like, this person had taken the luggage and shuffled theirs across or something. And yeah, I don't leave contact inside that because, like, for me, the only, like, hand luggage always with me, right? So the one that would maybe go missing is, like, big luggage. And so when I'm traveling countries, you have, like, the tag for your flight, and that's fine. So I never think about the small luggage. Now I'm going to have to. But it's, like, technically I traded up. He has, like, Dolce & Gabbana hoodie stuff in there. It's, like, a sweater that I checked online. It's, like, £500. Good God. And then, like, Reese, which is another nice, you know, brand. A few other things in there. Those fit me, by the way. They're medium. I'm medium. The trousers, not so much. You know, and also I'm not going to wear someone else's underwear and socks and crap like that. That's where, I respect the grift of, like, going secondhand to pick things up. I draw the line. I don't think I can get on board with wearing someone else's underwear and you know, socks and pants, right? Even if you wash it, there's just something that doesn't sit right about that. A shirt, you know, trousers, a hoodie, whatever. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so technically I upgraded my luggage, but I feel kind of conned at the same time. Not sure the story's going to work out my fate. But I'm not selling this stuff. It's just sitting here. So now waiting to receive contact. Because I'm trying to think if I left anything in there that would indicate who I am. And I'm not sure I did. But he didn't either. He's like, everything was very neatly packed. But there was absolutely... Dude, you know what it was? It was like receiving the luggage of a psychopath. Because it's just like, everything's very neatly folded, but it's just the clothes, right? There's not even like toothbrush or anything like that. And none of that stuff at all, right? Just some clothes. Very neatly stacked. The side parts are not even used. It's like, you know when it's kind of sus? It's like, oh no, I may have just taken Patrick. Like, is it Patrick Bateman? Yeah, Patrick Bateman's luggage. Yeah, I've already filled out the forms for the train company. It's awkward because they're like, what brand is your luggage? Like, I don't know. I got it in Ukraine. Oops. Many years ago. And I'm like, if you look inside, you will find a very obnoxious but obvious God of War bomber jacket. It stands out, I swear. Yo, imagine if he doesn't report his missing, though, and I get mine back. I'm just saying, this could turn into a very profitable endeavor, okay? I think I earned that. 9 hours of travel in the last 24-ish hours. That's a lot of travel. God damn. You know the craziest part, the stupidest part is, and we'll get in the game in a sec. The craziest part is I went all the way up to Manchester because I want to meet some of the people who work with Holy. They're wonderful people. But also I was like, great. I get to meet one of my careers I represent in person. Yeah, this would be great. One of my football manager careers. That's awesome. That's awesome. Guy didn't turn up! He was like, oh, man. Oh, no. I totally forgot about this thing I got to do. I'm heading up north. I'm like, what the f... I'm already 2 hours into train travel, mother... And this happened with like a lot of people. So there were the cases where like the content creator didn't come, but the managers did. And then there was cases where the managers didn't come, the creators did. It was very kind of comedian. I was like, man, imagine this is like awkward date and you get replaced type thing. Like the guy you should be worried about. So I'm happy to say I've now signed 5 in the... All right. Do you guys want Jif versus Dimu? Or would you like Louis MT versus Dimu? Or I've got unidentified Chinese person who's ranked like 12th in the world, 16th, versus unidentified Chinese person ranked 28th in the world. You got options. The chain? What's wrong with the chain? Dude, you realize this chain has immense sentimental value to me, right? This was given to me by my grandfather who passed away several years ago. I have another matching chain that I don't wear as much anymore, which is from a separate grandmother who passed away several years ago. Yeah. But for me, jewelry is sentimental. Like I'm not one of these people like, oh, yo, look at my chain. It's like, it carries meaning for me, 100%. Late night KPA4 stream. We're vibing up. And we're going to also check out Pragmata a little bit later. I don't know if you guys have been following. That's the latest game from Capcom after Resident Evil. So, kind of excited about that. Needs to check Twitch to find KP remote diagnosing his psychological problems. Hey, dude, and then he'll be like, I'm going to kill him and take my stuff back. And then I'm going to add his skin to my luggage. He's just there on stream pulling out. I was like, well, this is trash. I don't know, like I tried, like I was like, oh wow, it's my size. I'll quickly try it on. This like nice kind of like jacket. And it had kind of like sparkly buttons a bit. And I did go to Emma, I was like, are we sure this is not girl stuff? It's like, it's definitely a guy stuff. It's like, I don't know, it's a bit jazzy. I'm kind of tempted to go get, no, I won't dawn his stuff right now. Yo, my boy Marine Lord, what is up, my friend? Hope you had a good stream. Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome, one and all. We're about to check in on some pub games. We were just deciding, do you guys want to see Jif up against Dumu, or do you want to see Louis up against Dumu, or do you want to see 2 unidentified Chinese players in the top 20 smashing into each other? You've got choices. We were also just talking about the fact that my luggage got stolen. And I've somehow inherited much more expensive clothing. I don't know how to feel about that. I should feel good, I just feel weird. All right. So, Louis Dumu. We've got HRE versus Shushi. Dare I say we do a mirror? The Golden Horde mirror? Okay, so hear me out. Like I know it sounds cringe because mirrors are cringe. But I don't know if I've ever watched a Golden Horde mirror. I feel like I can kind of predict what it comes down to, but is anyone curious? I'm not alone in this, right? Like, tiny bit curious. Let's see. What map is it? Rocky River. Yeah, like, it's interesting. Interesting part. I went up to the Pixel Bar in Manchester and hung with a bunch of Holy creators. They did, like, it was funny. We even had people coming across to the Holy Party from different content creators from different countries. So I met Chrism there. I don't know if I got any Pokemon fans, so they might notice the name straight away. I took a picture and sent it to Dave because, like, AoE2's Dave is a really big Pokemon nerd, and he knew him straight away. He's like, "Oh, dude, you met Chrism?" I was like, "Yeah, really nice guy." All right, so let's get ready to load up. Wait, no, this isn't the one. This is French Mongols. There it is. All right, Golden Horde mirror. I'm gonna try not to hate myself by the end of this. Yokai Watch. Have no clue what that is. You know what? Wait. Actually, you know what we should have done today? I could have sworn he's not allowed to do it yet. I'm pretty sure he's a day early. Because I'm pretty sure I saw someone go live with Olden Era. Oh, I think we can. Maybe tomorrow off. How about that? That's fancy pants stuff there, right? What if tomorrow after the EWC games we check out Olden Era? Now I'm tempting you with a good time. All right. Anyway, let's get ready to get into the scene. And I knew I was going to forget to do something. I forgot to share. There we go. All right. Think we are all set and ready to go. So let's get this show on the road, switch them around, and Bob's your uncle. One and all, I don't know what I'm doing with this. Like, seriously. Hold the horses. It's a mirror, I know, but are you not at least a little intrigued? We never get to see this. Golden Horde, since they came out, I have not once seen this mirror at all. And what a way to see it. With two top-tier players. We've got Dumu as Lord Voldemort in the pink as the Golden Horde. And then Ilil, there's Louis MT, the #1 Go of China in Age of Empires 4. They're both going to be playing the same Civ, and it's an interesting Civ. It's the variant Civ of the Mongols, of course. Usually a Civ that tends to be pressured when we often see them in games, but isn't going to have to worry about that here because neither of these wants to jump too fast into the Dark Age. I say that. There's always the potential, but I feel like we're going to be seeing this go probably into Feudal and then maybe a kind of brisk rush towards Castle. My theory on this matchup is it's usually just going to come down to Torgud and Micro there. And the interesting thing is there's no way to milk out the Micro if you fail. Like, for example, if you're French and you fail a Micro but you don't lose a knight, you can heal them up. You can't do that with Golden Horde. So it's actually more punishing. It's not more immediately punishing because your knights are very tanky. But over time, if the feudal goes long, we should see a bigger and bigger gap building between these two as they try to out-micro each other, which I thought might be cool to check in on. It's kind of like, you know what it is? It's like a French mirror, but you know at some point someone is going to drop the ball entirely. Whereas at the absolute peak in a French mirror, in theory, they could dance around with knights for 50 minutes and still be going. I got robbed. I did get... Like, I got unintentionally robbed. Someone on the train basically took my luggage, and I inherited their luggage without realizing. And they, like, it just makes me feel like a cheapskate because they've got much more expensive stuff than me. So I've put the details in. Now the onus is on them to come forward and return my cheap-ass crap. Anyway, let's have a look at the spawns here. We have got... Fort Gold, but back stone. Opposite stone is different with Golden Horde. You don't need to build around it like with the Mongols, so stone placement doesn't matter as much. The follow-ups, both of them forward. Yeah, so technically Dumu, if he gets pushed on the defensive, there's a lot more stuff to easily lose here in terms of scaling your army with stone, right? Gold is also in a similar position. The only thing you got back spawn here was berries. I'd say kind of looking at things, breaking it down, it feels like Louis got a little bit of a better spawn here. On average, the relics feel like they're a little bit closer to him. The ball placement is a bit more aggressive. I think that's the one area where Dumu won out, is he's got deer in the corner, boar here, whereas Louis got the opposites. But the other important thing, of course, is always going to be that sexy number right there. Do you see it? 19-13. Louis MT in a mirror has a pretty noteworthy advantage. Remember, there used to be a time where just being 2 sheep ahead could actually decide mirrors. So being 6 ahead like this, pressure is going to be on Dumu to make something happen here. And if anyone is familiar with Louis MT, the guy in green, they'll know that he's absolutely no pushover. He has been taking a little bit of break time away from playing competitive, but when he was locked in, absolutely one of the best. In fact, even now, he's ranked 3rd in the world. Let me list you his recent rankings. Season 12, ranked 3rd. Season 11, ranked 3rd. Season 10, ranked 4th. Season 9, ranked 3rd. Season 8, ranked 3rd. Are you seeing a pattern here? This guy has consistently been at the absolute top as one of the best. That's why Green should be feared, even if he hasn't been active. And what is up, Craven? I appreciate the sub. Thank you very much, buddy. So Khan and Torgu are going to be coming in. No surprise here. The problem with the alternative building carts is just... I think there's a situation, but it's so specific to make it work. And the problem here is you're going to want to be pushing out Torgud anyway. And if you're going to be pushing out several Torgud, the discount makes it worth going for this tech. And it's kind of similar to the logic of like a knight v knight situation with French, right? You're going to want to keep building more knights. You don't want to stop building knights. Whoever stops building knights first feels like they've got a loss. Now, you are going to be layering in the spearman. I like this timing as well from Louis because Dumu hasn't opted for it just yet. I think he might be going for a stockyard first, which would make sense. The sheep situation has gotten so much worse. Yeah, you're seeing that correctly. 26-16 sheep now. Louis has annihilated him in the sheep department. Make it 27. He's finding more? Dude, this guy is a sheep whisperer. So he's sitting on 21 sheep to consume. Meanwhile, Dumu only has 10. Oh, wow. And, you know, we said the negatives of Louis' deer and ball being separate, but the positives is if you need to shift and duck and dive into a resource, your opponent's not necessarily going to see you. Whereas if you think about what Dumu likely has to do here, it's all predictable. The deer, the boar, the berries, it's all leaning north side, which puts him in a potentially vulnerable position 5-10 minutes down the line. Now, the good thing is with Golden Horde, you can just opt for stockyards. But the trade-off there is if your opponent doesn't need to build stockyards, that means he's building more army. More army equal win fights, right? And in a mirror, that difference matters a lot. I think where we really started to see players respect the importance of not rushing farms was when they started to get more and more mirror matchups. Because then you realized, oh man, actually like going these farms is bad for me because he's not doing it yet, right? It is a mile difference. And it kind of jolts your system and wakes you up to the importance of actually why you shouldn't just be rushing into farms. Given that, I would say Golden Horde is one of the easiest to get into stockyards. Like, I think they have a very nice compact economy, good value. They pay 250 wood for 4 farmers. But it is still going to be a noteworthy difference, especially when you consider the fact that Louis has gone for the spears. He's marching forward with urgency here. And the response from Dumu is not going to be to go into archers. No, he goes for a Rax play to mirror, which means he's now just behind. This is like doubly bad, right? So it's like he's behind on the timing. His opponent has more spears. And also he has less sheep to work with. The good thing for Dumu is because he's defending, he should inherently have that leaning to his defense, right? It leans to his side, which is that he's going to have more units in theory on the front line, because the front line's in his base, and also the potential for arrow fire to assist. So not absolute devastation, game is over, but it means he wants to kind of be careful about where he positions. So we are seeing Dumu kind of sneak forward here. I like that he's not just being complacent, because realistically, with what you've got from Louis MT, his comp won't be able to dive past just spears. Not easily. He'd need a lot of them. So before your opponent layers the cake, it's best to try and get out in the field. Are you officially back to AoE? Yeah, we're going to see how it goes. The goal is to see if we can build something sustainable. Because the way we were doing it before wasn't sustainable. If I was getting a paycheck from Microsoft, sure. But like we weren't. So it's all about figuring out revenue streams that can actually make sense of it all. And, you know, maybe the hardcore AoE4 fans won't like this, but diversity is an important part of that. Okay, so first stockyard coming. Ooh, you see the difference I was talking about. Triple stockyard compared to just the one. That's a crazy difference. And the other interesting thing now is because that sidestep into stockyards is quite lofty, look what Louis done. His army's a lot bigger and scary. He's even having in the archers now, but the challenge is to push across. Why did you go to Manchester? I'm not surprised it got stolen. Wait, the thing is, it got stolen around Leeds. It's like, it wasn't even Manchester that done that to me. Manchester was pretty chill. And yeah, I was there for the Holy Energy's 5th birthday party. They invited me along. That's cool. It was weird because there wasn't that many gaming influencers in that room. I think there was like, there was some home creation, you know, like home improvement creator with like 2 million followers there. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. I do gaming. All right. So, spear count looking good. We have got the clash on both sides. It's really important, especially when both of them now going to archers. That +1 goes a long way, especially when you've also got Tortugud in there, because they already have free base. You're going to put them up before. It means archers tickle. They barely register. What is more interesting is the fact we do not have a blacksmith transition just yet. And as soon as I say that, Louis knows. He's got 6 archers. You're starting to reach the point where it's worth doing because you still have to wait a decent chunk of time. You need to wait a whole minute to get that tech anyway. So by the time you actually have Steeled Arrow, for example, you should have probably about 10 archers, which is the sweet spot where +1 is worth it. Tortugud are looming from both sides. Trying to see if there's anything exploitable about both their spawns. Well, I think the way they've set up... Okay, now... There shouldn't have been! But Dumu got distracted looking elsewhere. He did not notice Louis slithering in. What a great strike from the Chinese kid. So he gets 2 up in a mirror. These are the pain point moments. The moment that happens now, like, there's probably a kind of red alert for Dimu. It's like, oh, man, well, I didn't really kill anything for that dive happening to me, and I lost 2 villages. That tends to light a fire on your butt because we are in a mirror, after all, which means any small difference makes the mask. The saying we used to say on this channel all the time, back when we used to actually cast mirrors, before I gradually drove myself insane casting mirrors and decided I didn't want to cast mirrors ever again. We're back again, which means I'll probably be going crazy momentarily. Alright, be real. Like, it's been a while now since Golden Horde got added. How many people could, like, at a glance tell that's a Toragud and not a Keshik? Well, the main difference is the spear, right? I think the Keshiks usually have the sword out, or the spear's slightly different. They're a little bit more bulky on the armor as well, right? Should you come visit us while you're up there? I don't know where you are, Recon. You never said. I did tweet out I was going up to Manchester. That's why you should follow me on the platform. Alright, this is interesting. So, okay. This is a bit greedy, but at the same time, diving feels really hard here. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing like an extra outpost is the only detail I'd say from Louis to make him extra safe here. But the other tricky part, did Dumu even see it? He must have. He came right by here with the scout and the cavalry. But his army... No, he's following the tech play. So I'm wondering, like, what's Dumu's fault here? It's a possibility that he thinks the tech up started sooner than it actually did. So when he scouted it, it was about 1:30 on the clock. For him, he might have scouted and be like, oh, he must have like 50 seconds left. And that would really change your thought process, because if your infantry army is all the way back here, by the time you'd arrive in your opponent's base, tech up completes. And while you can get an advantage against that sometimes, the problem you run into with the Golden Horde is the Toragud automatically upgrade. They don't need a veterancy, they just become better. That's a little bit scary to consider, especially if you don't know if it's 4 Toragud, 6 Toragud, 8 Toragud. Those types of details, those type of question marks are a really big problem. Like 30 minutes on train from Manchester? I'll have to keep that in mind. And now the rest of the internet will as well, Recon. That's why it's important to stay plugged in to what we're doing. And it is going to be mirrored Muscovy Yasak. Now, what's interesting is look at the position of Louis' cavalry here. He's getting very forward. He's looking for that sneaking opportunity. Because the reality is, once that tech completes, watch what happens to these stats. It's going to be plus 3 armor. 7 armor. 7 ranged armor. He technically could go for a dive. Looks like he's playing a little bit more on the defensive side, though. And, the cheeky Uvu got discovered. I can't believe he went out into the center like this. Louis. Will he try to defend it now is the question mark. It looks like he's moving for it, but may end up being a little bit late. That's sick. Sarai launches straight away. I wasn't sure if he was going to go for this. He was stopping on a lot of stone. I thought he'd maybe be greedy and go batch production. This is the one that gives your Toragud the ability to heal like Keshiks have. Really valuable skill. A little bit pricey at 400 stone, but he banked enough to get it easily and even has more Toragud queued up. So he's going for a full heavy cap strat here, guys. That's his main focus, is what he cares about. All right, this is intriguing. Because there's already a decent amount of speeds for Dimu, but he's a long way off having veterancy. He'd need a minute 30. That's a long, long way, especially when you remember these veteran Toragud, they're already tankier than normal Keshiks, have just got a booster to their sustainability, right? Now when they attack, they heal. And the other interesting thing is because Dimu built so many of his own Toragud, he has tanky units, not killers. So healing gets more value because there's no burst. Remember, that's like a classic logic in like, RPGs or whatever. It's like if you burst someone through, you don't need to worry about healing. Now the burn is coming in. He's trying to force them out of here. Dimu springs into action, looks to defend. Temporary reset. Veterancy for archers coming in very soon for Louis. About 15 seconds out. This is key. The Toragud look to hold the choke points. And the attacks are coming through, but the Batu Khan. Where's the Batu Khan? Am I blind? He's down. Wait. There's too many icons. Where is he? I've lost track of him. He's right here. I am blind. Okay, so they're both getting the buff stacked up, but remember, it's key. They're now both in castle, which means they can both get the additional layer to the base damage increase. But the vet archers could easily be the difference here. The Tortugud is trying to hold on. Dumu is starting to break through. So it looks like he is going to be able to hold his base. No extra losses behind this. No villagers going down. Just an outright hold by the bald man. Damn. Okay, that was really well played. It's the Tortugud count. Legit, the Tortugud count is the difference maker there. He had enough to hold those choke points. On top of that, it really felt like Louis didn't have the DPS to breach them. Even when they are only feudal age, with so much health, it's a tall order for archers of all things to break through there. And of course, the moment he hits castle age, up to 7 ranged armor is just a slap in the face for these archers. I don't know why I found the Batu Khan so hard to see by icon. I guess it's the glow and glow. It's a bit weird, isn't it? So he's going to be a counter-offensive to burn down again. And we have got a crossbow switch coming in, but got to applaud Dumu. He's already on the right mark here. He's going for crossbows as well. Unfortunately, he's behind in one other department. Relics. Louis has not been idle this whole time. He already banked 1 relic. A second one is on the way home, and he's playing for the 3rd now. You're already 2 villages behind. This could extend the problem. So kind of urgent that Dumu now gets some value out of a humongous win on the defensive side. And we'll do the background change when we're in a different scene. You don't have a background here. Come on. And oh no! Louis! He goes for the dive! And he finds him completely unguarded! No! Oh, that's it. Dumu has to go, right? Yeah, he's going for the dive now. A counter-offensive. Louis MT has to shift the economy away, and Dumu does not see it. He sees those. But I'd be more suspicious about all the empty stockyards here. A few villages going to go down, but the Tortugud on the other side of the map still got away. And the lead has extended. It's now 6 up in favor of Louis, but that lead is shrinking back a bit. Still, it's a tricky dive to keep up long-term here, right? Remember, we said about the Tortugud being very tanky. He's laid in Keshiks as well, so the raw HP is a bit deceptive, but the DPS is at least better for him here. Louis MT has got more crossbows coming, but the key thing is he can't lose them. He needs to try and scale them. And that's where these Tortugud are a pain in the ass. But that is a sick maneuver. Did he spawn them intentionally? No, I think he might have just been due or cost very little stone. He gets the Roost tributaries here, which get bonus damage against cavalry. A great read to get rid of the remaining heavy cav in his base. And a Wallow now. Uh-oh. No, it gets him. It's good. It's good. These are Keshiks. They're not Tortugud. If they're Tortugud, it'd be a bit weirder. But he actually lost practically all the Tortugud, right? So Dumu's front line isn't very tanky anymore. That's a little bit concerning because your opponent is transitioning into crossbows. And are you serious right now? He's on the deer! No. There's no way Dumu... I mean, he doesn't have a scout. He doesn't have a scout at all. If he did... Game changer. You just dive over there. More idle time achieved. Front side looks like a trade out here. Heavy cav goes down, but takes a work with him. So it's now an 8 eco lead. The army is still bigger for Dumu, but the problem is he's kind of attack and defend, right? He's got a lot of troops held back in reserve to deal with these raids from Louis. The anticipation being that he will beat that and then bring the whole army forward afterwards. So as long as Louis can just kind of keep eking out these raids, he buys vital time. And he kind of needs it, guys. 14 to 32. He's also going into men-at-arms, which could have been a bit gambly. I mean, there was reasons for your opponent to consider crossbows, but I see where he's coming from. Like, at this stage, just more bulky things, because Dumu wiped practically your whole army, right? So he wouldn't really feel a need for crossbows compared to more cavalry to raid. It's very easy to defend only cav with anti-cav for Dumu, but TC5 can kill archers for Louis. Well, there's not really any archers left for Dumu, right? So, like, he traded that away on the dive, which I think he always knew he was going to have to do. You could argue keeping archers deal with crossbows is good, but if you need to go range, usually Golden Horde always go crossbows anyway at this stage. And the whole idea is that you want to try and accrue stone into things like batch production, which is admittedly quite pricey. I'm really scared about this detail, though. That's the 4th relic. Dumu only got 1. And he's so far across the map, it might be difficult to stop this coming home. Batu Khan buff coming from both sides. Outposts are nearby. No spring on placement, though. The Defender's advantage may be a thing, but it might not be enough here. That's a lot of spears. Crossbows now looking for the snipe. Flash comes in. Crossbows just kind of need to find the Keshiks. The Tortuga can be ignored, dealt with second. The Keshiks are the killer. The Batsukan, or the Tortuga rather, go in the back there. Has got its assisting cast, and the Crossbows, they just go for the trade, but it's going to be a wipe. Dimu, for the second time in a row, taking a huge dunk on Louis MT in these fights. I mean, this is impressive, right? We talked about mirrors, just a few villages making a difference, but you can start to see the price paid has been considerably high for Louis MT. It does still feel like Dimu has to do something because although he is in an advantageous position, he is down on workers. His opponent does have relative advantage, so mathematically, time isn't on your side. And, well, the defensive situation might not be either. We've got sprinkled on placements now coming in. That's going to be a stinger, so Dimu needs this outpost gone now. We'll move in with the Kesh to try and burn. Decent pacing to it as well. There's 5 villages inside. That could really reset the game for Dimu. If we can just find the kills. Outpost not being repaired. Louis MT not paying attention. Villagers finally pulled away, but does not even try to buy more time to repair. He does, however, get away with all 5 villages. And I still can't believe he's out here. He's still getting away with it. The crazy thing is he could have came home. Instead, he put even more people on food to compensate. The stockyards are still operating. He just shifted a new bunch of people in. So that's why you're seeing him actually take the lead on food compared to Dimu. He needs to put that food to work fast. The crossbows is the interesting thing here. We saw what happens when you trickle crossbows and you have a flimsy front line. But if Louis MT can buy a little bit of time here, just bulk himself up to say, 15 spearmen, few Keshiks, the crossbows can be the killer. In fact, they're already hitting kill point here. That's important to consider. Currently, these Keshiks are at 9 armor, pretty chunky, but they're going to be taking 22 damage, and Keshiks have less health than standard knights. So, as Louis projects himself towards 20 crossbowmen, that's when Dimu runs into a real problem here. His Keshiks will start dropping like flies. Every engagement will cost him 2-3 Keshiks to even reach his opponent. This is the balance between ranged and melee, and why ranged has historically been favored, especially when you're defending. Outside of knights, but obviously even with knights, as you scale past that point, if you want knights to win against crossbows, you need to be breaking that crossbow formation early every single time. And here we go. The crossbows, well, they're going to get broke like that. Oh, that was crafty. Dimu, he dragged the spearman to the south side, gave free access for the cavalry to go to the back, but a reformation of the lines now. Military difference isn't drastically high. The Keshik count, however, is. Dimu's looking to brute force through here. Wait, the Khan! Khan down! Oh no, that's a problem. Watch what happens now. You're going to start getting triggered with the damage buff, and that's going to be the kicker here. Even if he had similar numbers, the DPS exchange is going to be notably worse for Dimu because the Khan got killed. He will be able to hang around here longer because of raw numbers. But now, with that small detail, Louis, could he actually get a defense in the choke point? Maybe. The buff... Oh, no, it doesn't linger, right? It's gone. So he does get the snipe of the Khan. This sprint placement is cursed, man. Like, I gotta give it to Dimu. He actually chowed through the front line a bit quicker than I was expecting. But the concern now is you have to dive sprinkled on placements of all things. Let's see if he can keep this up. He's slipping through, but that new fresh spawn of Torgud gets in the way, sucks some of the attention, does go to the backside now. Keshiks need to get that coup de grace to finish on the targets. Everyone's low, but no one's dying. And Dimu, is he gonna pull another miracle? He does it again. I actually can't believe the trade spend was getting out of this. However, has it burnt him? Because for the first time in what feels like a while, Louis actually has the military lead. I've got to give props to Dimu. When I watched this fight, I was like, okay, the moment the Khan went down, I was like, damn, DPS shift is going to be big. The tricky thing is, like, actually, in fairness, that buff takes a long time to come through. And I think if I'm not mistaken, the Khan wasn't attacking at first, right? He needs to attack for, I think it's like 10 seconds for each layer or something like that. I think that was the problem, is that Louis MT didn't have his guy in aggro range, so the buff didn't kick through. So although Dimu lost his Khan much sooner, the damage buff came in way too late. But Louis just showed you the advantage of defending. Even when you get to the absolute highest level, like, your execution has to be perfect to be better off attacking than defending. And usually the way you're better off attacking than defending is by attacking something that isn't the most defensive location, i.e. sprue replacement. Unfortunately for Ben, he doesn't know. Louis has been creeping his way around this map, unnoticed, time and time again. I don't know how he does it. I know he's from China, but maybe he's also part Japanese because there's definite ninja blood here. Somehow, he keeps dodging the cavalry with this core group of food workers. And it has been his saving grace. And it may now be Dumu's disgrace. Look at the military. 58 to 33. And that crossbow count, we talked about that special number, is approaching it at 20. It's very difficult because of the Musky Yasak's extra health, but we are getting there. A little bit idle on the villagers there. Louis is going to lose a few for that. Keshiks are hanging around, however. The crossbows finally do catch up. The textiles helps out a little bit. Minimize the losses. Still a 5-worker lead for Louis. And this is indeed a ladder game. And a banger. And wait, Louis was attacking? That's crazy. Sent only a small army in, but he does hug him on the choke point. Buys time for the crossbows to get away. A little bit greedy actually going in for the extra shots there from Louis. But he has got a second wave on the way. And it is going to be more Karash and Spees to front line for him. Batu Khan thinking about coming back in there, but a few crossbows arriving will scare him back. And good target fire. That's all the heavy cav. That's all of them, right? Dumu's got more in queue, but he's been reduced down to 5. However, those 5 just found something important. Louis' external economy just got exposed. Oh my god, that's right. Like Jimmy Carr's tax returns, it just got fully revealed, and now the hammer's coming down. A full tax of 1% of his earnings. He'll lose probably 1 villager. Did he even... I don't think he lost... Wait, he killed a worker. No. Oh my god. He didn't lose anyone. He killed one of Dumu's villagers throughout that. Come on. He's just flexing now. And look at this. Drop in the center. Keshik count still strong at 9, but 33 spearmen now coming out from Louis MT. Feels inevitable this stage. This is just raw Zerg. Louis got the numbers. I gotta give props to Dumu. He really impressed me with his micro on the offensive. There were some moments here where it looked like it was gonna be his game. He even blew my mind. I thought, like, my take was like, oh, man, his Khan going down should be really bad here. No, found the push through. But you just see the challenge of trying to end the game through brute forcing the base. And the tricky part that it comes down to, the winning blow for Louis MT in this game was that group of villagers. Through and through. They were key because even when his base is getting dove, he's not idled up on economy. Even if you go all the way to the back of the TC, he's not idled up on economy. He always has gathering. And when you add in all the defensive tools, first arrow fire from the TC, then spoon replacements from the outposts, you start to realize just how Louis threaded the needle to come back into this and take full control. Despite Dumu's military prominence after that push out of Louis MT upon tech up, it wasn't enough to break the beast from the east. As so many resources, why not make men at arms? Your opponent has 24 crossbows. Doesn't help you. I think he was trying... I think he saw that this was not going for him. Like, he couldn't keep up on the numbers. And he was trying to go for a sneaky play into stone armies to just vomit stone. You can see it here as well. He's holding like 1,000 stone. The problem was, I don't think he was expecting Louis MT to go this ham-fisted on spears raw. In hindsight, maybe there would have been a way to play springles, but the problem there is, like, you don't have range advantage already, so your opponent's crossbows could snipe those out. It's also very hard to make a springle transition in these type of positions. Especially when you've been infantry and cavalry focused this whole time. Doesn't usually come naturally. Oh, a Golden Horde mirror? What do you think, guys? Did it deliver? Was it the treat you guys wanted? I'm kind of curious if people actually like seeing a mirror so refreshing, or if they kind of hate it. And here we go, yeah. Stone Army's coming in. He also has batch production, so he's basically going for mass Keshik spam, I think, is the idea. Probably not going to work out. Because here's the problem, guys. Even if he gets the H up, if the landmark then gets burned down, you can't use the H up. Because Stone Armies is attached to the Golden 10. It's a little tip, guys. When you're playing against Golden Horde and you see them going age 4 with Stone Armies, if you can, just blow up the 10. Oh, man. That'll be all that Demir writes. Last defense coming in. We might as well check on, see how he does. Villager repair coming through. I mean, he doesn't care. Louis MT, the goldenest of hordes. That was kind of cool. I think I call out like his secret economy won this game, maybe. Felt like Dimu had a chance. What, like 20 minutes ago? Or where are we aiming here? Alright. So, let's see. What else can we check in on here? Oopsie. Death 20 minutes ago. Yeah. I think it's like, it's tricky. It's genuinely small details like, man, if you just find that economy, right? It's game-changing. Like, just win. Jackpot all of a sudden, right? But ifs and buts, cookies and nuts, right? So, do you guys want more Dumu-themed things? We've got a game against Jif. English versus Tuklak. There's also another one between him and Louis, which is Tuklak versus Roos. Don't know if that one's that interesting, though. Let's see what else we've got as well. I don't know if there's many people live on the ladder right now. And I miss the early days of AoE4 when we had so many names bustling on the ladder. You're like, yo, you could just throw a rock and hit someone you knew. Has anyone been feeling that more recently? I feel like you maybe see one known name on the ladder at a time now. It's weird. And they're usually not queuing into each other either. We back to AoE4? Looks like it. Wait, shit, I thought this was AoE3. Oh, yeah, sorry, you wanted the background change, didn't you? Let me do that now. See, told you I'd do it. Just need to do it between games. Don't know why you'd want to change the best background ever. Boo-hoo! No, too soon, too soon. I shouldn't have done that to myself. Is that better? Wait. Ah, dude, it doesn't loop. That sucks. Also, I'm pretty sure we had someone in here saying they had like a bird phobia the other day. Don't know why they're racist to birds, but some people that way. Got some luggage from Manchester. I'm trying to sell anyone in. Yo, I'll give you $1. But you have to deliver. Deal? 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 Alright, let me quickly check ladder and see if we got any interesting matchups. Probably not, but, you know, maybe. Don't think so, no. Okay. That's fine. So what we'll do... Let's check who's been playing who. What is tomorrow? Tomorrow is EWC. It's the Epose World Cup main event. We'll be covering the games on here. So, got 2 days chocked full of AoE4 action for you. Alright. Let me have a look-see here. Let's see. Who's been cooking? Nimu hasn't been playing that much in a while. A lot of people are just not that active, actually. Gento hasn't played in 13 days. See, this is like, you gotta put more hours in, man. We're gonna get you to those grand finals. You gotta put more hours in. Shameful display. Who is Magic Mirror? I really don't know who this is. This is from China. I've been noticing they've been playing a lot of people, actually. But no one knows who they are. We could do... So you played against Mahodo, Lash. Had a few games against Louis. Played a bunch against Crater. let's maybe... One sec. Let's check out the one against Lash. Yeah, so tomorrow... Actually, we need to figure out which... Oh, we'll do this game, then we'll talk about bet. Need to figure out which ones we're going to cover. I also need to check what the schedule is. So what map will we look at? Dry Arabia. Ugh. Why don't we get something original? Different maps. Come on. Por favor, señor. Alright, there we go. So loading up now. And we'll hop into the action. Button. Wrong scene. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I've got a confession to make. I am starting to doubt what I say. For a long time, I've said Redari are OP, stupid, broken, and not balanced at all. So it's time to do another litmus test. To see if I'm right or wrong. They're up against French Knights. If you know anything about Age of Empires 4, you know that this is the creme de la creme, the chef's kiss, the most believed in cavalry in the game, and in the hands of a capable player. Magic Mirror ranked about 78th in the world right now. Lash, on the other side, is currently ranked 254th. That's right. Someone slipped on the soap, thumped their way down all the steps, and then smashed their head through the door. It has been a bit of a sinker season for Lash, but he's got the Redari. And if what we've always believed, that the OP is true, they could carry him through, because I have watched Redari do some absurdly disgusting things to French Knights before. Let's see if they get to do it today. Great start from Magic Mirror. Immediately plays out onto the back deer stack. Now, this is really cool for getting a wider rotation now, but unfortunately for him, Lash has already cut straight across the map, minimizing the opportunity. Magic Mirror actually brazenly chose to take the back corner, which does surprise me. It's initially given him a sheep advantage, but now he's 50-50 coin flipped on whether he's going to go north or south and get either some sheep or none sheep. And it's looking like a none. And not the kind you find in the chapel. No, look at this. 10-9. But that number should start to burst up for Lash. Yeah, because he's cycling all the way back to his base. Because his assumption right now, which is reasonable, is that Magic Mirror didn't see him in Scout. He must have went south. He must have done his side of the map. So I'll do my own. Unfortunately, or maybe fortunately for Lash, he's about to discover actually there might be a lot more on this map. I think this is where Magic Mirror starts to get a bit suspicious, because when you go this far without seeing any sheep... Okay, no, that's bad news. No, dude. Okay, now that he's seen one or two sheep, he actually might start to think there's more ahead of him. He doesn't quite glimpse that one there, so he's going to miss out. But at least he's on the right track now. This is really important. French versus Macedonians is usually heavily cavalry-based. And the reason the sheep is important is you don't want to be moving out your base when it's mass cavalry and mass cavalry. Right? It just leaves you exposed to raids from your opponent. And the Imperial Hippodrome is going to be coming in. This is like... Are we bored of it yet? I remember a certain person was always saying that Grand Winery was OP. And then we just all settled on actually Imperial Hippodrome as like the must. In theory, 40 minutes into a game with a full farm transition setup, Grand Winery is pretty damn good. The problem is getting to that stage is very difficult. You lack the tempo, and the problem with Macedonians is their economy is inherently weak, so what you actually need is you need ways to control the state of the game. And that's what makes this landmark so good. You get all these powerful champions for free. You get a much better scout, a much better horseman, and a much better knight. And all of them provide these unique perks. That is tempo control, which is critical to playing Macedonians. You can't really win without that on Macedonians. I don't think I've seen anyone discover an eco-focused build for them yet. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think if you guys have seen one, link me to it, please. This Civ has to be the attacker. Thing is, French players don't take kindly to that. So we might have two players yelling, "I'm attacking you." And just like Highlander, there can be only one. Anyone else buzzing for the remake of that, by the way? I kind of trust anything with Henry Cavill in it. Well, you know, after Witcher. Who else is in it? I forget. There was someone else in it. I was like, ooh. It's Russell Crowe, right? Yeah, I think that'll be a banger. Okay, so Cavs cycling back now. Obviously confirmed the most obvious information. Presumably we're getting 2 to 3 horsemen, and I'd expect that to be it. I can't imagine Lash wants to take this too far with horsemen, considering that your opponent has knights. But it's nice to have 1 or 2 to raid, especially because your opponent is out of his base. Negative for Lash is going to be the fact that Wheelbarrow is so cheap for the French. They've already got it and will easily run away. Okay, so Lash just going to try to slow things down the front. He has gone for survival techniques, by the way, so also playing out to his own deer, but he has to do an outpost. This is already so expensive, man. A mill and an outpost, like you've paid so much more compared to Magic Mirror. Because remember, for red, he only paid 25 wood. So far, Lash has spent 150 wood to secure the deer. Surely we're getting Agya Maffa, right? Because you'd assume it's going to be some sort of spear horseman strat. Either that or he's going for a fast castle. Because I think the problem with spear horseman is it sounds cool here, but remember, French knights, man, you can just keep doing it. You never stop. Like, there's no reason to stop producing them, ever. I'll have to see. Maybe he is going to go for the stronghold. He's up to something. He's got 10 on wood, which suggests we are getting production buildings. Surely that's good for Magic Mirror, though. I guess, like, the way that Lash could play this, you play long feudal, and you escalate to the point that you've got the Redari champion. Because once you've got the Redari champion, your entire composition gets very fast. So it's not the craziest idea in the world out of him here. I think there is a lot of exposure points, though, right? Like, sheep game-wise, in the end, he only got 14 compared to 13 sheep from Magic Mirror. And also, although he's got the initial deer, the follow-up one isn't really that easily wallable. And the boar is really exposed on the south side. So food options become a little bit more limited as you branch into the mid-game for him. Good discipline here. Not just bringing 10 villagers out onto the deer. Playing it a little bit like a Delhi player would. You know, bring as many as you've got outposts. Nice intercept. Knight will get away. Magic Mirror might want to consider chivalry soon. He's going to go for another dive. Looks like Lash was pivoting. So he was setting up outposts with the wood. No Varangian stronghold. Looks like there was an intent to go towards Castle Age here. The Horseman, I mean, trying to hold on, but it doesn't work very well. He tries to sneak in for the outpost, but Magic Mirror sees it. Red on the defensive. One of the Knights is going to get swarmed. We'll go down. But trades out reasonably well here. Gets 2 Horsemen for the price of 1 Knight. This is why most people don't typically just try and spam Horsemen into Knights, right? Like, the mathematical trade definitely favors French. This side as well. Oh my god, what? Okay, gets a Knight. 2 Horsemen go down. Idle time on the villages. Outpost is still not up. He'll look to lock it in now. Horseman will eventually get the kill on the Knight as well. Remember, these Horsemen from Lash are unhealable. You can't kiss their boo-boos better. They stay as they are. Whereas for Magic Mirror, he has a magical button. It's called Chivalry. In 1 minute, they start healing. And we do now see the forced hand. He is going to have to get racks. It's just interesting, the outpost detail, because like if someone's outposting like this, you probably assume they're teching. So now it's a case of, was it like a bait and switch by Lash? Or did he now feel like he was compelled to be acting mage? It could be he was just looking for a burst of gathering on the gold so you can get silver upgrades. But technically, like if that was the goal, you just go out and do that and then bring it home, right? You don't necessarily need an outpost unless there's some long-form gathering you're prioritizing. The 3 on gold can be re-attributed, right? Well here, like if you feel you've gathered a bit too much, you can always drop a marketplace and then start selling to get food, which would solve the problem we highlight, which is where is he getting food at 12 to 15 minutes? Knights are going to ooga booga by. Concern here is the Knight raid can do a lot more damage than this Horseman raid. And Magic Mirror already with an outpost up. Okay, so this has to be the point where Lash has kind of got a little alarm bell going off, right? He's like, okay, so the Knights aren't here. He set up an outpost, which suggests he doesn't want to stay in his base. And he does now see him. The knights are circling around. The problem here, that outpost won't stand the test of wear here. No, 7 knights and a scout is enough torch damage. Red starts to assault in. The spears are coming across, but free spearmen can't hold this back either. The villagers go for the repair. Magic Mirror is going to go for the dive now, forces the re-garrison, and the knights will converge on top of the spears. A bit of a weird split there. Don't know if that was entirely intentional. Yeah, he's got some still burning and some fighting. I'm not really sure what this is from Red. The repairs are coming through as well. I think he's so focused on keeping everything alive. And there we go. Now he gets rid of those spearmen. We'll have to back away. And the funny thing, though, is like that looked like a bad fight until you remember he idled economy. And then on top of that, he didn't lose any knights. He only lost a scout. Whereas Lash lost 4 spearmen. So actually a good trade there for Magic Mirror. And the other cool thing is you are playing French. So longer the age goes, longer the game goes, the more villager advantage you have anyway. Is this the point where we get double archer range drop? Nah. Okay, what's the chances I check Red's history and all he does is spams knights? I mean, there's reasons on the table. The problem is there's still horsemen, so you're a bit paranoid to add in archers anyway. At this rate, there might not be many horsemen, though. Macedon is going to be more powerful due to tech. But you don't gather that much silver in feudal age, do you? Like, you're not Robert, is it Murasaki? You're not the guy who, like, puts all his money in silver and gold. You like hard dollar, in this case, food and wood. Don't know how that attributes to hard dollar, I guess, strip club. But that's the thing. It's like, in Castle, great. You can just spam out the silver day and night. Feudal, not so much. I mean, you see it in his text as well. We're now 11 minutes in, and he's got 1 blacksmith deck. That's all he can afford. Red, even now setting up the farms, so he's looking pretty cozy. Still got a little bit of deer on the back side. That's about to be finished off, though. Secondary deer not accessible, but the ball play I love. Far north, and also you just take 5, build an outpost, good to go. You also have the French knights to kill the boar easily, so no risk of villager loss there. Is Lash maybe thinking about an age up now? 400 food, 260 gold. Kind of smells a bit like Castle. About 25 min feudal. I feel like I'd like the chances of French a lot more in 25 min feudal. Let's take the 1-2 pixel knights and hide them in the base and auto heal. Because if he believes he's actually on point with his micro, it's better to keep them here. Regardless of whether they're in the TC or here, they will heal. But if they're here and you see an opportunity, you can snipe at your opponent and then micro away the injured. So we saw him do that early against the spears. Like, oh, I'm getting low, pull away. Oh, I'm getting low, pull away. Think of it as a knight in your base is 0 attributed DPS. A knight in the enemy base is most definitely dealing DPS. And there's a lot of knights in the base right now. Yay. A little bit ugly right now. He's got the Redari champ. Got all the champs, right? From his positioning wasn't quite there. No, yeah, because he has them out on the field. Kind of a shame, actually. With Redari champ guarding the spears, you could easily just chase down things, right? Like, your movement speed ends up being quicker than knights when you charge. Out offensive again. Villagers on the gold. Magic. Does react, but a little bit delayed there. Good body block. Green will be able to get some kills here. Should be able to strike down maybe 2. No. He gets 1? Oh, no. All right, that's kind of a tragic dive. I thought we'd at least get a second kill out of that. Was that textiles? No textiles. It just looked like the pathing didn't quite work out, so the horseman wasn't able to body block here, and the damage got a little bit spread. Second outpost now coming up, as it looks like Lash is creeping more into the corner. But he's fully reinvesting now. Good raid here. Actually, that's a great find. He must have checked through the fog and seen there was no ball. The reason this is a great find is the scout. The champion scout increase your burst to bring down outposts. Which is why Red is now in a precarious situation. One worker already going down. More likely to follow, considering that actually Red isn't even trying. trying to bring the rest of the army home. We're running a few knights. Body blocks in the choke point could be good here. And in fact, does save lives there. Only one worker in the end is felled. Meanwhile, a clash in the base of Lash here as he dives in, look at the workers on the tree line, scurries across, but finds himself chased. Tries to hop in and looks like it's going to work out. Health bars are low, but they're still alive. Lash is kind of playing with fire here. The spear idea is cool, but the lack of walls means it's very difficult to be in the right position, right time. As he's now learned the hard way. Meanwhile, Red, he's almost tapped the primary gold. Yeah, he's going for a secondary now. French Knight spam, right? We're up to 23 now, but now it's time for an age up. And I feel like Red has played this so well. Green hasn't been able to find that killing blow. And now you get an opportunity to go castle up with 23 knights that will be vetted in only 30 seconds. Which is impressive, because in most countries, when you vet someone, it takes like 1 to 2 weeks, depending on the details around the background check. Lash should be going Golden Horn Tower here. That's at least going to be nice to stop the Night Raids. I'd like to see him drop it forward and aggressive. Like, over here is kind of sick. It gets you another deer pack, but it also gets you the gold. Because alternatively, what you're going to do, place it in your base where you're running out of resources? That kind of stinks of sadness. I like these pre-prepping textiles for it, but unfortunately, the knights are now in this area. He's pulling the spears north. Is a bit... Oh, wait, no, those are the villagers. Okay. No, wait, is he going to get... He's seen! Red knows! A few spearmen coming through now. He's going to go for the build, the Golden Horn Tower to be constructed, but the spear count is low in the neighborhood. The Redari champion is only saving grace, but the micro is coming out. Red is shuffling away the injured knights here. He could look to maybe start diving in just to take a few workers. Meanwhile, base side, the spearmen are at least keeping the rest of the knights away from joining in. Now Ring and Rose's game, a second group of knights coming in. It's a bait and switch out of Red. Green has got more spears on the way. 2 workers down for a knight. That's now a 14 worker advantage. And the problem for Lash is that Red is also teching. Age 3 achieved. Do you now go for the Redari? Good eyeballs. Idle time on both sides is added up, actually, on the TCs. Benefits of being French. You can be idle on TC and it not matter. This is a bad fight for those spears. They'll at least be able to take a knight with them, which I think is probably more than they ever could have asked for there. Veteran Seaver Knights has already been queued. Should be coming in quicker than the spear upgrade, of course. Lash has got 10 on gold, so I'm assuming we are going to be seeing Redari soon. Wait, he went in. 21 spears versus 17 knights. In fairness, a lot of those knights are injured, though. And it looks like Red is gathering stones. So he's thinking about an eventual castle drop here in the main, I think. 2 TC doesn't feel necessary. You're already in a good position. You don't need it. Like, 2 TC would kind of be throwing the game a bit, actually. Wait, is he straight up imp? He's straight up imping. It's all they ever do. I mean, he needs to solve the Spearman somehow. Spearman can't dive at Red Palace. I guess we're just back to this now. Will cost him a few villagers, but worth it. That's too expensive, though. Have to bail out fast. Spears are mimicking the move. That's going to idle even more. Magic Mirror. Where did the gold go? Wait, actually... I thought he had more than this. Ay. Yeah, he got blocked off the forward gold. You know what it is? He had 10 on gold, but they weren't gathering, right? So they're running across for a lot of that. So it's kind of stuck right now. In a bind. Knights are going to secure the northern corner, though. That could be an option, and there's already a mining camp here. This is a very weird game of Duck, Duck, Goose, just to try and get that gold together. The food is already basically there. And yeah, he's going to send double grouping, so sends it to the south as well. He will find the gold. Got Lash gold. What, 900 in reserve? Like, this is what I mean, though. When you try and get these silver tier techs, You put an insurmountable amount of people on gold, and this is the price. This is the bite in the ass you get every time. It's just painfully unfortunate. I see it like all the time, Macedonians. It's not even, like, I don't even want to call it a miss macro. It's like hard to not miss macro when you're trying to prioritize silver upgrades. And if you don't prioritize silver upgrades, you kind of just feel behind. Knight should be probably dodging this. No, they're going to go for it. I mean, he's got Scout here, right? So he knows that there's more coming in. So Clash begins, pulls away the injured. Should be a butcher. Look at these health bars. All right, red is good. Red is good. I don't know who Magic Mirror is, but I'm impressed. They do pretty damn well at these pullaways. Why is he not transitioning to archers? Because he's going Imperial. I don't know if you've noticed something up to this point about the way that red plays the game, and it's crazy. You'd have to like get a full analytical team together to break it down. But over the last 20 minutes, he has seemed to only build knights. Wacky, I know. But someone tells me that he doesn't like building archers. This is, like, part of me suspects that it's Zerton at this point. Mass crossbow's now coming. And okay, yeah, we have another unit. He's finally going monks. Because he's been struggling with gold for so long. He's like, yeah, I'm going to spend some gold to maybe get some infinite gold. Maybe. The knights. Still looming on that backside. We'll look for the creep in. Workers should be safe. You could circulate north side, though. Like, there's no one guarding this, right? Oh, no, wait. Ooh, he's keeping the crossbows here, actually. Knights only should not be that strong. Yeah, but can we appreciate the irony of him doing this against the Civ that usually only builds knights? like, can we can all get on board with the hilarity of that little detail, right? Like, is this not... This type of strategy is usually what we see the Macedonian player doing. He still hasn't got him yet. Oh my god, just get this man a castle. Finally, he's got double castle. He's already got a castle on the base. He's now got a red palace on the gold to the south side. The bulwarkers are dead. The knights need to be careful. They're going to be dead too. We'll be able to rotate around this like a rotisserie chicken. Lash has now got Romfire, which is great. It's made his knights stronger, right? +3 damage, gold clappers. What other way can you get +3 damage? Oh, going elite. There is a dive coming in though. Hold on a sec. Goes for the guild hall. The problem is actually going to be the TC now. Yeah, with that upgrade complete, you've now got Arpless emplacements that are going to be in. Look at the difference it makes. So now you're going to start losing units. Guild Hall looks like it is going to burn, though. It's not even trying to protect it. Ask you the elite upgrade for knights. Lash needs to wake up and see what his guys are doing here. Hanging around on the edge of this TC is not worth anymore. This is costing him. You get a blacksmith, sure. You get a house, sure. But, like, seriously? But the losses here... And considering that Lash only has 120 food a minute, it's got a farm transition beginning, but his food income is kind of crippling weak at this very moment. Knights, looks like he's bait and switching him there on the retreat. But it's time for the elite tech to start coming in. Dude, I genuinely think Lash may have just not clocked this group anymore. Surely he doesn't think that it was worth burning those houses, right? Because, like, it doesn't make sense, right? Like, red has no pop. I mean, in fairness, he's pop blocked right now, right? But replacing 1 or 2 houses at this stage, not that gruesome, I don't think, of a task. I think maybe he was trying to catch the knights and wasn't clocking it. Because I can understand the blacksmiths, right? It's like getting rid of that extra +1 armor resistance if you're worried about that coming in. Kind of makes sense. The guild hall obviously made sense. The housing may be a little bit questionable there. It's unfortunate as well, because if instead they'd been diving further around, they would have found this. Yeah. Red's vulnerable point. He's out of food too. He needed farms. They both had to go farms at basically the same time. Magic built a castle next to Lash's gold? No. No, he built the castle in his base. And, oh, you mean this one down? Yeah, he built down here, yeah. He secured this, because remember, earlier on he got raided, and these are the deer workers, and the gold workers had to run all the way around the other side of the map. So he split his gold workers north and south to guarantee Imperial Age. I like that Lash isn't trying to attack. I think this is the problem that a lot of Macedonian players feel right now, is if your opponent gets to Imperial Age, what do you do? Because you don't really want to go Imperial yourself. That sounds like a losing play, right? So alternatively, you have to kill them, and you have to kill them fast. The good news is the guild hall did get burnt to a crisp, so you don't have to worry about that extra economy inflation. And Lash has done a good job of getting worker kills along the way. The gap is very small between them, considering this is French. Please tell me we're not wheeling the trebs from back here. We are. Yep. So there's no forward siege workshop. It's going to take a very long time for the trebs to get here. Oh boy. Does find the farms. Spirit on placement's coming in. Knights are not defending. Might be something to do with the 20 crossbow. You know what? Like, it almost feels like BM at this point, because genuinely, if you saw Lash's army, do you not just think Arbitrary dunks this? That's kind of crazy when you say it out loud, isn't it? Like, Arbitrary actually takes a giant deuce on this entire comp. Because better crossbows, and also you get armor, melee armor against the spears. And then obviously you naturally count the knights. I like what Red's doing here. Just kind of slowing down any threat. He's just cutting reinforcements. Yeah, like, I don't know. This is what I was worried about with Lash from the whole idea of bringing them across. And you just saw it. Like, Red realized, oh, he's on my farms. Okay. Let me go see what he's up to. I think what Red was looking for was the farms. Like, you know, I'm going to go hunt the economy. But instead, he found an easier win condition, which is just split it in two and then have Lash not be able to push for an endpoint. Relic game, by the way, is actually another shocker here. Lash hasn't even tried for them still. Red's about to bring in his 4th relic. That's where he's been getting this golden cheddar. Royal Bloodline's now on the way. This dude is just dunking on it with Soul Knights only. You gotta give him credit for this. I feel like sometimes we see people do Knights only, and it's like, oh, cringe, he killed another person with Knights only. And they go, oh, yeah, but was it the easiest game to do it in? I wouldn't say it was crazy easy the way you had to do this. Okay, so the trebs are finally let out. Gold clappers. We have got walls coming up now. Unfortunately, the knights have such a good position. This is like when you play chess and your opponent is essentially one area move ahead of you, and you feel like you have to mimic the moves, but you know he's gaining ground each time. It's so advantageous where Magic Mirror finds himself. And the pressure really is on Lash, because remember, the moment that Red hit Imperial Age, his town center produced villages even faster. They knocked off another 1 second from the production time. And now the farms. That's a hell of a lot of idle time waiting to happen. He's going to die for it as well. So Lash has to go, and he has to go fast, but the castle is going to slow him down a lot. Meanwhile, Goldenhorn Tower doesn't feel as threatening here compared to a real castle. Dive comes in, especially when you've got Royal Bloodlines. Knights with 364 HP. The clapping is about to be happening. He begins his slow siege, but no sign of a tech up. Now Red switches hand cannoneers. He's a rich, filthy boy. And the wall's coming up. Wait, Lash, build a gate. Build a gate! No! Several go down. He does get through in the end. But a painful cost now. 79 to 56 workers. So now Lash, you know, multiple issues here, right? Like, the siege through is not going to be the fastest thing in the world. By the time you are through, what is the size of the army on both sides? Because here's the other funky part. The archery ranges have been built next to a red palace, meaning he's not paying 240 resources for a hand cannoneer. He's actually paying about 190. It's an important difference. It means like every fifth hand cannoneer feels like it's for free. And yeah, it just keeps cutting reinforcements. I think this is like tricky what Lash tried to do. I understand the ambition for the goal, but without secured flanks, it feels like this game is now being decided by the fact that Red can keep walking into your base. You'd be like, oh, why doesn't Lash just split the crossbows and spears and send some home? You'd lose both fights that way, because your opponent would engage one side, then go to the other. So and the other problem as well, you have to remember, is now that your opponent has raw bloodlines, you actually need this many crossbowmen to be threatened. You half this count, you don't really have kill point. And even if you did somehow have a kill point, you basically lose it after losing one crossbow. That's a big problem, because it means it takes an extra 2 seconds to kill a knight, in fact, does. I think he's just sick and tired of waiting. Yeah, but the castle's not even close to torched. Villagers get another little repair in. The hand cannoneers get revealed. The knights sneak in! And those are dead Duches. They are gone. GG gets called straight away. Red. Oh my god, I don't know who this guy is. Magic Mirror ranked 76th in the world, but he looked like he was just playing with his food throughout it all. Say no to bullying, guys. Glad you're back in AE4. Yeah, it's good to be back. I said we'll see how it goes. It's been a very weird year. We'll see how we can grow, what we can do. All right. Do we go for some more AoE 4? Or do we check out Pragmata? Might do one more game and then do a bit of Pragmata. Pragmata. I don't know why I've turned into Lois. Pragmata. Let's see. Who's got games? Who has gams for us? Oh my god. I am very tired actually. Oh god. I did not get much sleep. Nope. And I'm going to be sacrificing for you guys now by staying up later because I'm going to get woken up early. Freya has swimming in the morning, which means I don't get to sleep in. It's a very sad life. Feel very sad for me. I chose to take my junk places and have kids. But feel sorry for me. Who won? The Red did. Guy playing France. Jude Le Français. With his big bagout. Alright, so. I think we can do. Oh god, I really should have drank some caffeine. God, all this yawning. Now I know how you guys feel when you watch me. Should we check out that trash rabbit Philisberto? I don't know, man. He just dunks on low-ranking people. It's not very impressive. Dude, yeah, he's like 2100 elo, and the highest ranked person is 1800. That's like a bunch of 1500s. What the hell is this? Someone called Glorfindel. Give me a sec, guys. Let's see what we got. We could check out Manly Chuck Francis. Has he had good opponents? Ooh, that'd be a good one if we can get it. Up against people on Knights Templar. Yes. The Glorfindel, it's someone Smurf. Yeah, it's a character from Middle Earth, yes. There you go. Good for you. Who do you think they're going to bring in to be Aragon? Anyone been thinking about that recently? Who could be a good Aragon? So my thought is if they decided to do it like a few years back, they could have done the guy who plays Jaime Lannister. 500 points to redeem background. You didn't get scammed. The background is literally different right now. Did you not clock the difference between a fantasy setting and Battlefield 1? They're slightly different. Like, one has dragons and dwarves, and the other, we can't call them that anymore, and they're allowed to be conscripted into our army. Who are? Wait, did they already announce who's going to play Aragorn? I must have missed that. Adrian Webster? I don't even know who this guy is. Completely unknown actor, right? So that's Gandalf. Glorfindel's the only other person to be resurrected. Look at you, bringing out the nerdiness. We love it. Everyone's like getting ready for books. You're like, no, we like that now. You know, I think my favorite thing I found out recently was it was to do with Star Wars. I don't know if you guys knew this, but all of the like lightsaber fights, right, were like when it's against droids and things like that. They were all impromptu. Do what the hell you want, and we'll just edit in. It's only lightsaber on lightsaber fights where it's actually choreographed. So there was this awkward thing where Anakin accidentally basically cracked Palpatine around the face when he was cutting down some droids around him. And he gave him like I think he said he gave him a scar on his head. Because he basically hit him with this broom. Wait, is the Hunt for Gollum already out? Oh, you mean like the one from ages ago? I never saw that one. Was it good? All right. One and all, it is time for some more fun legends from the ladders. We've got a very known face here. This is Puppy Paw on his David Kim account going up against Chuck Francis, one of the top ranking players out of France. Which historically, for Puppy Paw, recently going up against French players hasn't ended well. I'm sorry. I mean, that's true for everyone. There's going to be Knights Templar up against House Lancaster, which is why it's kind of buzzing. We don't really see this matchup much anymore. Lancaster has fallen off in terms of popularity in a big way. Knights Templar is situationally coming back in, usually with players focusing around two town center strategies. So I was curious to see what the Canadians had in mind, because a lot of the Knights Templar we've been seeing at the moment has been European-based. Which makes sense, because the Knights Templar are from Europe. Hate to pull the obvious flex, but come on, guys. I'm wearing no glasses right now because someone live on twitch.tv decided to redeem me not being able to wear glasses, which is annoying because I could always just say I took them off, and then when I was hidden behind camera, you would know. Now I just can't see crap. Luckily, I don't need to see crap. I can just see pretty bars. Oh, wait, that's right. For some reason, these guys are allowed to queue into each other wearing purple and pink. Like, come on. All right, Abbey of Kings is going to be coming in. This is to be expected. Everyone does this. On the other side, I'm wondering if we're going to be getting Hospitaller. I feel like Hospitaller is the most popular. Right? It has to be. At this point, if I was to pull stats, I think it has taken over. I honestly feels like no one cares about Kingdom of France anymore. Wow. Then there's the ugly stepchild in the room that nobody talks about. Principality of Antioch has to be like the deadest choice in 1v1 possible. Yeah, there you go, Hospitaller. I think they just in some ways made Hospitaller a little bit too good. Because here's the dumb part. I want you to just, in the back of your mind, just try and now rewind through and tell me, when did you last watch a Knights Templar player build the unique men-at-arms? I will wait. We might be waiting a while. Do you remember? I don't remember. It never gets built. And this has been, I think, a trend with Knights Templar historically. Is a lot of the time, usually in Castle before, now in Feudal, you make a choice based on the bonus, not on the unique unit, right? And the meta, if you remember a while ago, it used to be you choose the one that could get crossbows, but you just done it for the gold. And now it's pivoted where you actually choose Anger of Empire for the spears, not for the bonus tech, but you choose Knights Hospitalier because look what it does to your workers. I think I even saw his biceps get bigger. That might just be me not being able to see properly because I got blurry vision. But yeah, you got up to 15 extra health, which means a knight, if you're up against a French civ, couldn't kill you in 2 hits. It's also going to be very nice here against the chunky Lords of Lancaster that obviously over time have been nerfed down into slight irrelevance. How many diopters do I have? What's a diopter? Is that your measurement of how crap your eyesight is? Should I know what a diopter is? Is a best of 7 show match? Oh, maybe we'll check that after this. We'll see how long it goes. So Dick Offering, I like this as well from Puppy Paw. It's not... Is it 2TC? It's not a 2T... That surprises me. Usually when we see this strategy, it's 2 town center. Because 2 town center just feels really easy when you've got chunky workers like this. But I don't know if it's because he's worried about the dive time with Hobbler Lords. That's a possibility. Right, because if you go 2 town center, it feels like you usually get pushed towards archers to defend yourself anyway, as well as static defenses. And if you guys remember, the House of Lancaster's Hobblars are substantially more tanky against that. Yeah, cheaper, bulks up faster, etc. So already have the pilgrimages coming out. He's actually capped it out of max. This actually might be a fast castle build out of Puppy Paw. Don't know if Chuck likes that or hates that, though. Because, like, in theory, if your opponent's going fast castle, you get the dive, right? But the difference with Knights Templar is they're a lot faster on that tech up. It only takes them a minute to get to castle age, and they don't have to idle workers, which means when they hit castle, they're going to have a bunch of units spamming out. I'm also a little bit worried that Chuck Francis' strategy of going Lords and Hobblars gets fully countered by building Hospitalier. All you have to do is build your unique men-at-arms, and I think that's what we're getting out of Puppy Paw. Yeah, I actually like that you went Horseman plus this, because the Knights Hospitalier have less armor anyway, and this just gives you a front line to heal. And there you go, queues it up. The pricing on these is pretty reasonable, by the way. 50 food and 60 gold is damn cheap, especially considering you're getting basically a men-at-arms that can heal. It's got some slightly worse stats in certain areas, such as armor, but it makes up for it in the right situation with that healing. And this could be the situation, guys. Hobblars are pretty pathetic on damage output. You see over here, they hit for 7 damage. Tickling. Meanwhile, the Knights Hospitalier, if I can find them because I'm blind. I can't even see purple on the map right now. Yeah, there you go. 2 melee armor. That's my other worry. Their ranged armor is weak. And Lancaster can't just now rush into archers. Now they're up against horsemen. They're kind of stuck with this. Might have to consider spears. Hobblar just trying to snipe out on the horseman, but that was a charge, by the way, guys. That was a charge. Wasn't a very impactful charge, but that's what Hobblars get you. Oh, so you're at -5? Wow, you're blind. Like, if I could take your glasses, I could basically just like take your dog from in front of you on your leash and you wouldn't even notice. No, I'm like -2.75. So calming moment here. What is the switch with Chuck? He has got the mana online. 2 manas, in fact. He's setting up farms very early. This doesn't feel like the insane, scary House of Lancaster we're used to. To make matters worse, Puppy Paw is now getting into spears. With the addition of the spears, Purple could very easily have this in the bag. Especially with the healer voice, man. This is hard. I don't know. I'm starting to feel like Cheeks are like 3 minutes away from getting firmly clapped. Chucker's going to be forced into a transition now, surely. Is he still only going Hobbler? I think his mindset is like, that's how he heals. But the challenge here is like that advantage gets stripped away. Yes, you heal. But with what Purple is doing, he heals too. But he doesn't have to go across the map to do it. If this was a lesser Civ with this type of strategy all-in timing, I could see what Chuck is going for. I am a bit worried that against this specific civ, it may not be the call. Like, you can see, the weakness for purple is that he built archers expecting a transition. So you could argue, very smart from Chuck not to. Flash comes in. Lords are making this a very tanky front line of cavalry units. We have got the range techs on the way, but they can take a long time to come in. Target fire from the archers is coming in towards the Lords. Questionable whether that's worth it, because by the time they're dead, the whole other army would be dead anyway. And despite the fact he's wasting time with the archers attacking the Lords, he still destroys the fight. God damn! 95 resources and don't feel worth it. Yeah, I think this is kind of problematic now, right? Like, you've already started to lose any snowball potential. And last I left off, when we saw Lancaster in the meta, they didn't just revolve around this snowball. They needed it. They required it. Without it, they were kind of dead as a dodo, right? So he is now going to finally be forced to switch into Yeoman. Problem is, Puppy Paw has still got more horsemen coming through. On top of that, the Valiant Hobbler is the raid. I'm glad he's finally getting on the map, because it feels like he spent a lot of time just having to guard his base. Purple is going to react in kind. He's actually not going to try to dive into the enemy base. He's going to bring it home. Pink might be able to fish some kills. The outpost is not quick enough. Marching in, he knows. He sees the boar's dead through the fog, and now with the dive in, workers have to rush here. No textiles either. So the outpost may go up, but it is going to come at a pretty cost. In fact, no! He doesn't get the outpost at all! Great strike back. Chuck with a healthy lead now. That was sick. It may only be 8 mere damage, but it adds up quite fast here. I mean, even with... what impressed me about that is usually this mini textile seals so many situations that otherwise would work. Purple. What do you do now? You... kind of looks like you're saving for castle. You can get castle very quick here. Your opponent has got a significant count into horsemen, which means if you rush Angevin Empire, spears will counter that. They don't really care about the yeoman too much. They're going to be better than Chuck spearmen. There's a lot of sense behind it. You don't really want to go for Genoa because the crossbowmen are useless here. And in theory, if you go Genoa, there's a risk that you're going to lose like map control. Your opponent could block sacred sites. If he feels confident he can secure the south side, though, more gold is good, right? And you kind of need more economy because of what you lost. We don't talk about the other option because we like winning games. Kingdom of Castile is... I mean... I've said it would be insane to do before, and it's happened. I think this is, like... no sense, right? Not against Hobbler. Oh my god, he's doing it! He's actually going for it. Kingdom of Castile coming in. Okay. I'm about to eat my words, aren't I? I mean, there are yeomen, yes, but there are so many Hobbler, I thought it would keep him away from this. Remember, Kingdom of Castile gives you access to a horseback skirmisher, the Genitals. Problem is, the Genitals are very clunky and not fun to use, they're not easy to use, and they're very situational. What is an intriguing thought is that there's a sacred site between their bases, though, which gives you a replenishment point for healing, and it will buff the damage of all nearby units. Chuck is going to look to punish here. 5 seconds out on the tech up. Double archery range is ready to be utilized. Is he going for them? Nope, it's just going to be men-at-arms. Makes sense. We talked about how Hobbler have low base damage, so men-at-arms laugh. They don't care. They barely feel anything. And we are getting a few Genitals too. I wonder if he maybe goes raiding with the Genitals. As a diving unit, low base damage, sure, but villagers don't have much health either. Also, the way that Chuck is splitting up is dangerous against this. I don't think he scouted what the landmark choice was, so he doesn't know that it's Genitals. Jennies are out. Let's see if they're actually worth it now. Villagers are getting hit up by the Hobbler raid. One of them does get pinched. Spearman there to scare the rest away, though. The rest of the army is reacting. Looks like the Pilgrims are going to go down, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, Purple is hiding the Genitors. He hasn't revealed them still. They aren't in the fight. This pushback is scary, though. Because of the men-at-arms that are starting to come out, you get a bit paranoid. Genitors are beginning to lurk. More MAA on the way, and that's giving the surprise Mother Duck a moment. That's right. Yeah, you kill those 4 ranged armor units with your 7 damage unit that gets counted. But let's not do that. Men-at-arms will scare it away. And now counter-offensive opportunity. I think Chuck is going to get forced into White Tower. Most games are White Tower anyway with House of Lancaster. You know, the alternate choice still feels a little bit underwhelming of going into the King's College. Situationally very strong, but it feels like often you need to be ahead to justify that landmark choice. Love that he's still staying up in the opponent's face. You can't fight this army your opponent's building directly right now, because Genitors will kite you out and Men-at-Arms will destroy you. So you're just looking to fish for eco kills, which also buys time for the White Tower to now go up. Really nice switcheroo there. Shivs out. Definitely shivs out. It's going to cost him a few workers, though. Sometimes you just got to really respect that Hobbler damage, but he thinks it's worthwhile. It's only 46 workers versus 33. What's the worst that could happen? Like, is also a quality army to be concerned about here. Would you ever dive a White Tower with Janet? Give me 2 minutes, says Puppy Paw. He's at 14 Genitors. There is a world in which you start diving the White Tower. Other fun detail, that Shivs out strategy we just saw Purple use against Pink. Pink cannot use it against Purple when these guys come in. I mean, 1, it's a ranged unit, but 2, you attack in ranged, and this unit has got 6 armor. You don't do anything. And the raids begin. It's like watching Age of Mythology all over again. Snipes a few, shifts out. I can't believe he built 17 of these things. Just watching him throw those javelins makes me want to vomit. They're so unfun to use because their attack point is very delayed. It kind of goes against every instinct in your body of when you want to click away, when most players have learned to click away. Pressure being kept up, man. Is he? This is so weird, right? Can we just agree on that? Men-at-Arms plus Genitor, for those that don't know, this is like the 2 most underwhelming units you can envision for Knights Templar to build. Everyone moans about Men-at-Arms just being trash at the moment, and then you built Genitors on top of that. But the beautiful thing about this is the 1-2 comp is you're now seeing Chuck go into crossbows, but the problem is these counter crossbowmen very well, actually. 6.5 tower range, and they'll hit a crossbowman for 17 damage. You melt. You die in, I think it's 5, 6 hits max. Does require a lot of split, and you're going to want to do that because of the attack animation timing, but could pay off big time. Looks like he's going to find the attempt by the Monk to go out as well. Nicely played. Stone gathering as well, so probably looking at a castle drop around the center. And then you can even think about stacking that up with things like the monastery play afterwards, because you've got things down the line where you get extra gold there. We also do have upgrades coming in for the Hospitaller Knights, which I like. I think the idea here is anytime you're not fighting, you just rejuvenate everything. This looks a bit dicey, though. Hobbler coming around the back. They are already stacked up the stats as well, vetted up, in fact. But he does reach the site. Healing's going to make it take a little bit longer. That's buying vital time for the army of Purple to come in as backup here. Chuck didn't want to think about turning away there. Still, did take down, what, 3-4 of these guys, and then also kept him busy and distracted. We do have an Earl's Guard switch up. Works. I'm just trying to figure out whether it's like the best option he had. I feel like Knights is the best for Chuck, but he doesn't really have the economy for Knights right now, right? Nice Warlord denial. Because the concern is... Actually, no. I feel like he should be kind of okay for Knights with this many farms. He's up to 19 farms, and remember, the manors are also giving a little bit extra food and wood pump. Yeah, economically, It feels like he's in a decent spot, but then I just look at the 750 food and I'm like, maybe not. Second TC. Wow. I guess we kind of knew this had to happen eventually for Poppy Paw. He's a decent chunk of workers behind. Partly due to the raise, but also just partly due to the way you tech. I don't think he ever went for a castle drop either. So we haven't got escalating pilgrims. What's interesting is what he secured here. He has secured stone for another castle. Or rather first. It's not a bad trade against Hovlar, right? As long as they take 1 or 2 with them. Actually, I mean, he got 2 hobbies for free space. And he never upgraded the spearman, so it's not the worst exchange in the world. Genital's still just being annoying on the other side. We have got another raid down to this boar. This boar has been like the focal point for Chuck this entire game, but where are we going? He slips through. That's an expensive slip. Doesn't look like it on the raw count, but then you realize afterwards that's what? 4 Hoblars going down and a few more crippled heavily. It's really easy to steam. If you look at the raw military numbers, you see a very clear picture being painted. Purple's been trending a lead. And with these type of snipings, it's going to escalate. Which does sound crazy to say when you remember that pink is 12 workers ahead. But this is the beauty of like the economy with the wood chopping. Get a little bit of food there. The gold trickle as well is starting to add up. 2 more relics are on the way home. Another raid into that tree line. Purple a little bit slow on the pull away. Does have textiles now, so it takes forever to just get 1 kill. Ends up somehow getting 3. I think there was already injured workers in there. Also, the army very slow to chase. But counter-offensive, Genitors, they do find the deer workers. Nicely played, actually. And what else is out here? Oh, there's more range units. You've got to be love and life. I think the thing that Purple's doing right now that's really good is it's kind of avoiding a killing blow. And free town center? Okay. Surely there is a limit to this man's greed. Free TC when you've got mass Hoblar running around. But in fairness to him, and what, like 9 men-at-arms here, another 20 over here, a few spearmen in there. It feels hard for the Hoblar to actually hit anything right now. They kind of look a bit hamstrung, right? He's going to try to push. And, are you kidding me? No. He just looked like, wait, the relic? Where is it? That's the 4th. Okay, so jackpot win. He's about to have the worker advantage. He already has the eco advantage. I don't know. I think there is a big ask of Chuck here. He's been gathering stones, so maybe he goes for a castle drop. That would be kind of sick here, actually. Castle drop just straight on top of the enemy TC. Because right now, Purple doesn't have any other landmarks. He only has that town center. So if you bum rush it, there is an all-in play here to potentially win the game. Into the bow on the front side of the base. Mangoes also queued up. A lot of them as well. About to go up to 3 mangoes in a rush. Concerning, considering about, what, 40% of Chuck's army is ranged. No worker pull. Instead, the castle drop is very defensive. Now, this does have an advantage, which is it's going to scale up your Olsgard damage, remember. You get damage for each castle you have, up to a limit. So, like, you're still getting some DPS elsewhere by having this thing in existence, for sure. But it does feel like taking a more defensive line here just opens the door for Puppy Paw. Gentle just poking. Hoblars will go for the dive. Can't really connect with the knights there, though. Yeah, the Hospitaller Knights is just tricky. You ever realize how baiting it is to call a men-at-arms a knight because they're called Hospitaller Knights? I feel like you probably could have just called them Hospitaller Men. Hospitaller at arms? I don't know. You're right. It probably sounds a lot lamer. But a lot less confusing when someone goes, "Here come the knights!" You're like, wait, what? Who? trip mango is making this a bit awkward. The thing is, I understand Chuck's urgency. It feels like he has to go in. He can't just wait this one out. Especially now that it's in the multi-TC. He will get outscaled. The late game does kind of feel scary for Lancaster now. They just don't really have that exploitable detail they used to rhythm on the scale point. It's a lot slower to get economical online, I feel like. Purple just looking to wall in now. Yeah, my instincts are telling me Purple's just going to run this out into Imperial Age. Because you know he can get there much quicker. Like, he's already now 10 workers ahead, despite the fact he's lost over double the workers compared to his opponent. And also, just the Hobblars that were so valuable before just aren't really finding the valuable entry point at the moment. That's getting blocked out well. Genitals full retreat. Mango's packing quite the wall up there, actually. Heavy hit. You think you're okay because LOL doesn't get bonus damage until you realize these are squishy horsemen. Is now rallying over here. He's definitely building, and both players now starting to think about the fourth age. Challenge is Lancaster cannot beat Templar there. Even if you start the tech up at the same time, it would be insanely expensive. Meanwhile, for Purple, 45 seconds. Just press a button on a town center like you would in Age of Empires 2 and you're off to the races. Big Mango now. And they attack one. I actually like that here. He's got a beefy group of men at arms here, right? 40 of them, basically. We are finally getting the first fortress, by the way. Purple now dropping it in the center to secure that 60%. Remember, this is going to give him extra pilgrims, one extra pilgrim every 60 seconds as well, per fortress. As well as alleviate the concern of what we were highlighting a little bit earlier, which is maybe Purple is at risk for landmarks now. Such a weird thing, I think, for players unfamiliar to wrap their head around. It's like, wait, the castles are the landmarks? Yeah. That's it. They got nothing but those. Gentle stepping up, but I think at this stage they fulfilled their role. Probably not something we'll see elited up in this game. I'd be kind of shocked by that. I think for Purple, it's just been a good distraction unit, a good raiding unit. And now you look to the next step, which is probably going to be Poland. Poland's very good. Even after the tweaks, Poland still seems to be like the GOAT. And there you go, without a doubt. I don't know. Teutonic Order feels like it's eventually going to get buffed and then be way too good. But for the time being, you just don't care. But this is brutal, man. Kingdom of Poland coming in. And he even deletes the archers, makes room. He could go knights, he could go horsemen, or he could just save up resources now and go Schlachter cavalry. More fortresses too. It looks like he's saving up for Schlachter. Does Chuck realize what's happening? I'm not sure he does. The fact he's adding in knights now is a little bit scary. And he gets confirmation of what just happened. So tech up complete. Genitals are so annoying, man. They outrange crossbows, so by the time you're trading, they're already hitting you. Fortress just in the nick of time there. Chuck won't be able to stop this. No Hobbler. The castle drop will be a success. Purple able to secure the area. A few spearmen hanging around to help that as well. And he has enough to tech again. Okay, are we getting... Please tell me we're getting stables. What's going on? Well, he's got so many stables already. Just, I don't know. He just feels like a kid in an ice cream store. He doesn't know which one to get. I got robbed. Yeah, but it wasn't even like direct robbing. It's like I put my luggage where it's meant to be safe, and someone made off with my luggage. And I somehow got luggage that has Dolce & Gabbana clothes and Reese clothes in it. Technically, I made money, but I'm actually annoyed because now I've got to replace all these stupid things. Toothbrush, razor, freaking cologne. Wingard now for Chuck. May not be the winnering play here, though. He did go back for a second town center. But we finally have the Schlachter cavalry queued up. 10 in queue. And enough to do that again. Purple's big on the eco right now. Even has the upgrades. Look at these bad boys. The Elite Hospitaller Knights. So freaking awesome. Looks like someone just went to the market and RuneScape to get their armor trimmed. Spreads out the line. Mango's wallop into the back to get rid of the crossbowman fast here. The Knights in Fury should win. But they ain't going to be the easiest of fights. The men-at-arms are holding long enough. The Lords are starting to fall, and everything begins to falter. Yeah, Chuck, he knows the push is not going to stop here now. The way they're balancing out, it's going to be both sides lose all their army, but Mangoes are left alive. One of the Mangoes does get exposed here. Crossbows will be able to protect the rest, though. And the Schlachter, that's the other thing. The military numbers may have been the same for a second, but the quality of units now. 363 HP. Also, do not forget, this debuffs attack speed on units it claps with, while also doing more damage to light infantry, which means the yeomen can be in trouble, even spearmen tend to struggle. Continues. I think he's done it, right? Like, because my concern now is gold's about to run out in the corner, right? And once it does, how are you can't even afford more than one elite upgrade here. Nuts. And yes, fair point. 11 ranged armor as well. Just a really middle finger. Such an odd unit in my eyes. The counter doesn't really make sense. Like, spearmen, but you attack slower. Crossbowmen? Oh, okay. Where the spears comes out. Hold on a second. Maybe. Wait. Nah, he's losing eco. Where is he losing it? Maybe north side as well. But yeah, I think you found him out here. 67 to 123. Sometimes it's important to just close the curtains, you know? Round 5 in the fight. If the first 4 rounds the guy's been on his ass, you probably just don't want to watch the 5th. Probably best just to head out to the car park. Get out quicker. Nah, kidding. You guys want to see the final dunk. Mango's scudding into the base now. 19 more Schlachter. Oh, that's nasty. Yeah, there's no coming back. GG gets called. Let me know what you guys thought about this one. I don't know if we'll upload it. Definitely a more unique matchup. You don't see much Lancaster versus Templar these days. Did like a year ago. Like a year ago, I was like, I'm going to play that matchup. These are new ships. I'm going to see which one's better. All right. Man, I'm freaking tired. But I think what we can do. You guys ready to check out a brand new game? So this is Pragmata, which just released, I think, today from Capcom. It's like the best way I've heard it described is sci-fi Last of Us. I've tried to not spoil it or look at anything beforehand. We're going to check it out because Capcom sent us a key because we did ask nicely. So let's spin this bad boy up. Have I switched out? Yeah, we're good. We're in the right category. Whoop, whoop. And also, let me... Where's the music as well while the game starts up? Because also... really need to type something in. And that should be good to go too. All right, fantastic. All right, fan-dappy dozy. Let me get you guys the audio as well because it doesn't automatically do that. Oops. My eyes are so dry. I probably should go to sleep, but I want a game. God damn it. So we're going game. Gosh darn it. Is this meant to be a controller game? Topped up all the games you want to buy. Someone 250 quid. Why are you not playing the real new game on the block? Scriptorium. Why does that sound familiar? Also, the correct answer would have been why are you not playing Olden Era, which we'll probably do tomorrow after the tournament games. What on earth is this drug-addled mess? What? Nah, dude. I'm going back to my space children. All right. So I'm not really sure what the whole gist of this game is. Whether it's going for, like, we are a horror game or what. I will say the UI looks kind of ass. I don't know why. It looks like it's been scaled up in a weird way. Oh my god, I'm so old. I was like, is your age correct? This will not affect gameplay in any way. Why are you asking me my age then? Am I getting hacked? Have I ever played XCOM? Yes, I loved XCOM. When XCOM relaunched, that was my first taste of it and absolutely adored it. XCOM 1 and 2, great games. I think we even, like, years ago streamed some of it and then done the classic name one of your viewers a character in your game. Isn't that adorable? Describe it as Bioshock and Dead Space had a baby. Yeah. That would make sense. I was kind of like hoping there'd almost be signs of, like, do you guys remember that game that was like you slide everywhere while fighting? There's a sci-fi one. Sci-fi shooter slide. This is Vanquish. Dude, I need to go back and play this game. If you guys never played this game, was freaking epic. I think, was it made by Konami? Oh no, Sega. Yeah, okay. But like, I love the art style. Basically, it was cover, but it was a weird hybridization because you had cover, but you'd be sliding around all the time like some freaking epic anime ninja gunman. Weird combo, but it actually worked really well. All right. So let's get ready for Pragmata. Make sure yeah, I knew it. I was like, this is definitely not 1440p. I was like, it's so blurry. I don't know if you guys probably can see it. For me, it was so blurry. I was like, this is sus. Give me max texture quality. I've got like 16 gig of VRAM, baby. Ah, woo woo. All right. Let's get ready to go. I should do on settings. Standard, I ain't no pussy. We like action games. I love action games. Everyone in chat is the ones that don't like action games. So while they're watching me play the action game, I think that's how that works. There are no waifus, you're not interested? Hold on a sec. But like, there was a waifu. Because the waifu gave birth to the kid that you're now looking after. So there's a waifu out there somewhere. You just gotta find her. They might be Last of Us in that sense. We might be returning the kid. Or it's Bioshock 2, and it's a lot darker.
Identification number, Delta Lima Papa 12904 Alpha, over.
Let me move my cam.
This is research vessel Eurodus. Edis, do you copy? Over. Come on.
Still no response from the base AI? Guess the reports were right. Okay, no AI, no auto-landing. We're going in manually. You got it. Just hold on to your lunch. Bring it in, Hugh.
God, it feels wrong that for a second there I got a Starfield vibe, just because Starfield done that to us, you know?
Switching to manual control.
It's unfair to game devs.
Starting LSTV check.
Wait, am I too high?
Lights.
Oh, lights on.
There we go.
Landing struts.
Do I get to fly?
Down and green.
Thrusters and brakes.
Dude, imagine the flex if you actually added in a whole flight system for literally
We're clear for
2
landing.
minutes of gameplay. No. Did they? Okay, they did. That would have been so good. Like the Ultra Flex, like, actually, we were going to make a flight game, and they just stopped.
I can't believe they can just print something that big.
Wait, 3D printers? Oh wait, yeah, no, it
That's
is.
fulfillment for you. Its applications are practically endless. You can create almost anything as long as you have a blueprint.
Yo, 3D print me a house.
It'd be nice if they could whip up someone to answer our call.
I don't think I ever played Freelancer. What was that?
We flew all the way out here to clean up their mess. Least they could do is meet us in person. Well then, let's get in there and scope it out. Corporate's waiting.
You think we're gonna get to know each of these people? Okay, like, ones if you think we're gonna get to know each of these people on an intimate level. Twos if you think they're all gonna be killed within the first half an hour. Let's check what the verdict is. You know what I don't like? These ships are not sci-fi enough. They're way too realistic. Like, you know, a big box and just things we need on the side. I want the Millennium Falcon.
Comms check.
What up?
We good? Yep. No problems.
Loud and clear.
Wait, am I the only one?
Okay.
Like, why am I...
Let's move out.
Why does everyone else have to wear the mask? Like, you basically already confirmed to me none of these people matter. We didn't even model a face for them.
Everything all right?
The heck?
Grav sinks aren't working. Watch your step. Ken, come on.
Wait, so, like,
Just
grab
give me a moment
dampeners?
here.
How does that work? I thought they were going for, like, the Ratchet and Clank approach, you know, where it's, like, just grab boots, like,
Where's
giant
our
magnets.
welcome party? I can't believe I missed my daughter's birthday for this.
You got kids? Sounds rough.
No face, no backstory. Might as well be wearing red shirts.
Nah.
No, but isn't, like, white the
wouldn't
new
trade
red
it for
shirt of the
anything.
21st century? I like how they go for a shot like, we're a team. Give it 30 minutes. They'll all be dead.
Welcome to the cradle. Initiating environmental optimization sequence. Please stand by.
Okay.
All right, let's do it. Just get in and get out. Roger. Come on, you.
After you.
This is like weird because I almost feel like they've tried to do the Dead Space start, but they haven't because there's been nothing ominous, nothing like foreboding. You know what I mean? It's very weird because like you can see how they're trying to give off Dead Space vibe, but at the same time, the whole beginning doesn't feel horror at all because we're in this very clean, beautiful atmosphere. So if this is some sort of horror show, I'm very intrigued to see how that plays out. All right, the camera is way too high settings-wise, though. Let's quickly fix that. Do I have to have another rant about cameras? I think we know my feelings on this crap. That is still insane. It's going to be like 1, isn't it? 0. Yes. Yes, I like a good 0. That sounded much more creepy than... Even 0 is over 2 times higher than I would have. Where did devs get these numbers? I'll just never get it. Whatever, I'll wing it. Even though it's way too high in sensitivity.
Man, these people sure love printing.
It's Dead Space 4? Yeah, they decided to like white it up a little bit.
Not gonna
Because
lie.
the 21st century, what we need is more
Kinda
white.
digging the view from here too. This is your first time to the cradle, right? Yo, you.
Cradle
Check out
these
that big
nuts.
rig.
Hey, okay, why am I the only one making this comment? Come on.
You talking about that 3D printer? Sorry, not my thing. Hey, Nikki. Fill us in.
I see someone didn't do their homework.
I'll leave the studying to you, Ken. I'm going on ahead.
Peace, suckers. You're gonna be dead in like half an hour anyway. Oh,
It's called a limb replicator. Now, what do you want to
God, I don't want to have to change my DPI to make the sensitivity tolerable, but... Oh my God, he's gonna kill... No. This would be a great moment for someone to get crushed.
Time to test out your thrusters.
We can't. It's tutorial area. Okay. But can we agree that would have been a perfect moment for someone to just like, and just rip him to pieces or pull him off screen, or just like maybe just actually ominously a giant pipe falls on him and he dies.
You can climb the cargo to get up here.
No stairs? Really?
Construction's still underway.
I kind of like that sprint vibe, you know? What happened to my luggage? Someone took mine on the train and ended up with theirs. So I've technically got much more expensive clothes now, but I liked my clothes. So not happy with that. Really want my clothes back. And now I've got the ball ache of like buying new things of all the things that are gone.
Yes, sir.
Like seriously, like this luggage had a Dolce & Gabbana shirt in it, which I'm pretty sure is legit. Reese and a few other nice brands. I was like, well, I mean, yeah, it's more expensive than my stuff, but I still think my stuff
What
looks
a
better.
mess.
Not exactly a popular hangout, is it?
You find a contact? Nope. Like the way it's referred to, it's like a serial killer luggage. There's only clothes. There was no toothbrush. There was no like razor. There was like no toiletry, whatever. It was just clothes. So
We're
weird.
gonna need some backup.
Wait, can we print people? Or you could just no-clip for me, I guess. I don't think they were anticipating people figuring out that was where you were meant to stand. Yo, robot time. Or people. Is it people? It's robots. Nah. People would have been cooler. This will totally never
Welcome
backfire.
to the cradle. Please state your request.
Clear us a path and then take us to the data center.
Oh wait, no,
As you
he
wish.
kind of has a face. Yeah. They half bothered with that guy, which means he'll be around for like 3 chapters.
Sheesh.
The other 2 are
What went
screwed
down
though.
here?
No, don't request sex from the robot.
Rumor is we're gonna
And
be
definitely
sending
don't
those
request
people
hand
here
jobs
back
if it's
to
got
Earth soon
that.
Anyway, just leave everything up to AI.
Yeah, and then they send us when the thing needs fixing.
Definitely don't request handies if it's got that.
It's like I always say. You can't trust a bot.
I don't know. Kind of like this one.
How can you like? You just contradict. There's no way you go can't trust a bot and then take his hand.
Really
Come on.
not gonna come out here and meet us?
Yeah, something's off.
Might discover something new. You never
I'll
know.
find
Yeah,
out.
like what
I'll
life is
figure
like
out
when
one
you
day.
don't have a wiener because it got cooked. That's pretty much the discovery you're making.
Wait. You all feel that?
Seismic activity detected.
Oh, screen shake. Finally, it's popping off, baby. And the game has only taught us how to sprint and jump. Oh. Hey, look! It's the guy. It's the guy who didn't have a mask. And there's the other one who didn't have a mask. And will you look at that? It's me and the one who has half a mask.
We have a crew!
Never could have seen that one coming.
Captain!
And he lasted longer, but not much. Literally everything predictable. Oh, but the robot's still with us. We should probably name it or something, you know? The robot actually did try to save us, in fairness. Robot's a good boy. Little iRobot moment, you know? We like him.
Warning. Suit integrity compromised. First aid protocol is offline. Warning. Suit integrity compromised.
And where does she come from?
First aid protocol is offline.
She better not be 3D printed. Guarantee, spoiler alert, she's 3D printed. I'm calling it now. Huh. That's weird.
Integrating
A like
lunar
lasery gun thing that is in a line formation. It's like I've seen that somewhere before. I mean, it's for healing. It's different. Nah, I'm teasing.
Biomedical diagnostics online. Administering cellular repair.
Is it, like,
Vitals stable.
does anyone else feel like the beginning of this is very weird? The flow and everything, right? It's thrown a lot at us in a weird format, and we haven't really done much yet. Like, we do things.
There you are.
I guess it
All better.
gets to the real stuff quicker. She does kind of look creepy.
You patched me up? Can't believe someone brought their kid out here.
Also, why does she not need the grab boots?
Hey,
Hello. This is Edis, your autonomous base administrator.
Hello, Anus.
Unregistered guest
Edis.
identified. Walker, please remove him from the premises.
Wait, me? Bro, you're just helping me. Uh-oh.
watch out. There's something right here.
Moves. Wait, but it said he, so they want to kill us. I do like them explaining aiming and firing. Like, we've never done this before. Yeah, sure. Okay, you are a bullet sponge, mate.
Oh, come on. Damn it. Hey, get behind me.
Wait, what?
Move. Hey, you need to...
I think I can help. Bypassing
Hacker girl?
firewall and hooking control protocols.
She's a robot, dude. She's a...
Analyze them, converting the interrupt matrix.
We've got Skynet on our back.
Visualization complete. Initiating hack.
Ah, yes. Gaming hacking. So wait, reach the green X. No, to hack the... Okay. Alt, move. Okay.
What the heck was that?
There's no time to explain.
This is very weird. Wait, what? Alright. That's different. I don't know if that's a good different though. So
Tell me what's going on.
you have like basically while you're active you have
Wait.
an in-out cursor utilization. It's kind of diff. Oh, James is still alive? Wait, what?
Are you okay?
Ah. Alright, he's dead.
Captain?
Should have brought Hacker Girl.
Captain! Damn it! Contact Earth? How am I supposed to do that?
Also, wait, why do I just happen to have little bipedal stepping things for her on my back? There's been way too much pre-planning with this suit. And like, wait, there's handlebars. There's legit like handlebars too. Okay. I guess those are like more makeshift, but still. All right, let's go.
Locked.
I can open it.
It's weird, but super refreshing. Yeah, like I appreciate it. It does look it feels very different.
Suit integrity.
And that's not necessarily a bad thing. I think some people will be like, oh, screw this, this is horrible.
We're safe.
I kind of dig it. We'll see how it plays out in bigger fights.
Access is restricted. Please utilize the repair package.
All right, we're
Suit
fully
processing
recovered.
systems fully installed. Initiating unlock.
Let's go.
Aftershocks. Not sure how much longer this place will last.
I mean, the art style's like
I see the tram.
decent. So I wouldn't say it's like crazy. Anyone like, and that's not an insult. I think they've gone for clean, but it's like, yeah, we've seen this before. It's weird, but because like when I think about it compared to Resident Evil, which is the same engine. Actually, like as long as it's like this, I kind of prefer it to Resident Evil. Because Resident Evil looked gorgeous at the start and then kind of let itself down in the mid. But if this is consistent, that's good. Oh. Alright, so we're meant to go whoop, 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 and then pop, 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 pop. Plus through more blue, open those enhanced hacking.
Are you hacking again?
That's right.
You're not gonna get us in trouble.
Oh, and if you don't, they move super fast, right?
Why would I?
Oh, and the gun actually like auto recharges over time. That's a smart choice because it basically encourages you to balance hacking with shooting.
Everything well without hacking.
Why?
Just not sure I can really count on it.
One thing I don't like right now is the audio levels feel off. Don't know if anyone else is feeling that. Where like the voices are way too hard to hear.
Can't get by with just your gun, right?
In fact, is it too loud for you guys? Hey, bada bada, hey, bada bada. Swing! Oh, am I meant to wait closer? Come on. Oh, crap. Okay, that one was actually quick. Come on. Look, I shot you in the nuts. Do something about it. Do something. It's not even attacking anymore. Okay, well, I guess we're hacking. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, whoop. Oh, oh, oh.
There's another one. Let me handle it.
I'm getting carried by a little bot kid.
Oh, so he at least realizes it's a robot. I mean, it's kind of obvious at this point, you know?
Okay, you better stay up there, and I'll get us to that tram. More of those things could be headed our way.
Oh my god, dude, it feels so weird sometimes on the presses. I don't know why. Alright, I'm maybe gonna turn the sound down a bit more. Let me know if it's still good for you guys. Let's go! Also, once again, why? Who decided that they wanted the AI robot to be printed like that?
What's that?
Unless it is a kid? I don't know. It has to be a robot, right?
Emergency mode activated. Rerouting destination to the shelter. Structural integrity of boarding dock below acceptable parameters. Sealing access tunnel.
Ceiling!
Yeah.
How am I supposed to get back to my ship?
Wait, is this not like an escape pod? I thought that's the whole point. Let's be totally honest. The spin around was pointless. Whee! What's up, Alice Rovi?
What'll happen here?
So the child we just spontaneously met after falling into a hole, and she seems to be a robot, but I'm not sure because he began by going, "Who brought their child here?" So it's like, has to be a robot. Also, why are we making children robots? She's definitely not a robot. Based on what? The whole eyeballs and everything thing's a bit weird.
I am DI-03367.
Ha!
State-of-the-art
Mr. Miller's wrong!
Here at the cradle. I possess basic life-saving protocols.
Okay,
A robot.
That's enough.
Called it.
I don't need the user's manual.
Imagine being that confident and then being wrong
Next
straight
question.
away.
What the hell is going on here? And why are these things trying to kill us?
I don't know.
State of the art, huh? Can't believe they're all gone.
I can. You probably can't even remember what their faces look like. I never even saw them.
Hey,
I am DI-03367. A state-of-the-art
Whoa,
pragmatic
hang on a
prototype.
second. Don't you have a Name or something?
Get us some shoes.
I am
Okay, okay.
Budget.
How about we call you...
We couldn't secure a Nike sponsor, so it
Diana.
won't worth.
Diana?
Yeah. From now on, you can be Diana. How's that fit?
Diana.
Because you're probably going to die, get
I'm
it?
Hugh. I don't do babysitting, but I'm gonna need your help, and,
Hugh. Diana.
yeah.
Hugh. Diana. Hugh. Diana. Hugh. Diana. Hugh. Diana. Hugh. Diana. Hugh. Diana. Hugh.
Would it...
Diana?
Like, so...
Diana.
Could he just give a slap quickly? Like, but nah. See, this is the... If they'd done a full-size robot, you could have went for, like, douche, reboot. Can't do it, the kids. And that's why this kid is safe the entire story. There's no way they're going to harm a kid. Nah, this ain't made by Kojima, it's made by Capcom.
One Pragmata and one adult male detected. Welcome to the emergency shelter.
Oh, there's Pragmata. So Pragmata means robots, I guess? Seems like I've got currency to spend.
Filament repair portal.
Oh, nice. That would fill me up.
That's convenient.
License level 0.
Need to make your character a little short to match IRL? Bro, what are you talking about? This guy's short, I'm tall. I Kobe dunk it. That right there's that's Phil's boat height. Right there. But she's less annoying than you, so she gets to stay.
All right, the shelter. Looks like we got some backup power here. Let's see about getting patched through to Earth. Why isn't this working?
I kind of dig the mask being closed more. In the 16th century, they would have burned you at the cross for that.
Relay channels are locked down. But the comms tower.
That right there, like it actually 20th century. That right there is possessed by the devil stuff.
This. The tram line leading to the solar power plant is still running. If we get the main power back up, we can ride the rail all the way to the tower.
Okay.
What do you think? It's not even that far.
Look, a Spartan. I like that more. I think the visor looked kind of ugly because of the weird positioning of like the side pieces.
Diana?
It was creepy.
What?
See this spot?
I'd side with the villagers if any
get
child
here in
did
one
that.
piece?
Especially that quick, like...
I guess you wouldn't know that, would you?
Nope, but I have an idea.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, we'll go, and if you don't get hurt, that means it's safe. Let's go.
Sounds like a plan.
It's so dumb and also at the same time on point for a child, but also almost mocking you. I don't know. I really like that comment. Okay, so the shelter is somewhere safe. Ah, so you come back here a lot then. This is where I spend my money. Oh, I need special money. Don't have that. I'm a cheapskate. But I can spend my other money here. Except, oh wait, no, we can't afford it though. Well, thanks for teasing me. Great to be here. Bye. Oh wait, whoa. We've got full quest icons and everything.
Well, let's try our best, Hugh.
Yo, I'm gonna need your support till I'm back home.
It's pretty fun talking like this. Let's talk a bunch while we have the chance.
Let me ask you something. Just how smart are you?
Smart? What's that supposed to mean? I don't have any special add-ons installed.
So you don't know anything about what's going on
There
here?
is the problem, the stereotype of like blonde's
You're
IQ
not
and them
supposed to
choosing to
chat
make her
about that.
blonde.
Hacking seems pretty intense. What exactly are you doing?
Well, I'm a state-of-the-art pragmata that Edis can't control.
Yeah, so I've heard.
And, like, I've always had this function that lets me manipulate data transmissions. Then one day, I just tried it out. Pretty cool, huh?
Whoa, that is pretty wild. So you're like some super adaptable AI bot?
I'm not some AI bot. I'm a state-of-the-art
And I spoke too soon.
Alright, glad that's over.
What's this?
Read Earth memory replicator is standing by.
Whoa.
Wait, what?
Does everything in here talk?
Okay, so just memories? I don't know. Or things we can produce, maybe. Alright, there's no crap here for us now. Let's get going.
Guess we should make for the power plant.
So I guess there's a lot of to and fro on the same locations. Yeah, not really. I don't know. I wasn't expecting it to be this kind of style. I was almost expecting someone more like, you know, literally. I guess Dead Space kind of had this, but the style was different, right? Was it that different? I'm not sure. All right, here we go. Time to butcher everything.
Guess no one's home.
I think this whole sector's in emergency mode.
Ooh. Oh, there you go. We finally got the fancy compound things. What's up, Art Ruffles? Appreciate it. Let's go.
Looks like we have a
So we're getting a bit more
nearby.
Dead Spacey now. Ooh.
Let's go find it.
Hacker girl, useful. Okay, 100% robots gonna be popping out that later. Like, I'm calling it now. You know it. You just know it, dude. It's already too quiet in here. Lockdown procedures. Operate the terminals located in the inactive sectors. I ain't doing that much reading. Probably would have learned more of the backstory, but we do that the hard way by shooting robots' faces off and protecting the world one dead Skynet bot at a time.
Backup generators online. To restore full functionality, please reboot the main
And now the
power
robots will come
control
out.
panel.
I've been into enough Fallout factories to know how this crap goes.
The top floor, huh? How many floors are there anyway?
Oh, wait, what?
On it.
All right, that was kind of monka.
That's that.
I didn't even notice that container. I am blind.
Why did it attack us? Did you do something bad?
Just doing my job. Does that count?
Another robot in 3, 2, 1. Oh, I mean, half right? Half right.
Yeah, let's do this. Is that it?
It's very, I will give them points for originality. I don't think I've played a game that does that. Where like you have a side menu cursor thing while still actively being in the 3D realm doing things, right? Because remember, loads of games will do it where it's like, go hack this thing and it takes you to a menu and it pauses the outside world. But like doing them both together is pretty different. Has anyone had a game like that? I can't think of a game that I've played that does that. Kind of cool.
The heck is this?
Maybe it's a Luna filament printing error.
Is it space meth?
Whatever it is, it's in our way.
Can't destroy it? Nope. Alright, we'll be coming back
What
later.
now?
Oh, wait, what?
Taking aim! Q, move!
Or
It's
kill
over.
it. Press the prompted buttons in the correct order. Okay. S. Wait, why do I think it was D? My brain.
Emergency lockdown for this
Easy
area
peasy.
has been disabled.
Man, you get a lot of upgrade gear already.
Emergency lockdown for all on-site locations has been disabled.
What can I say, guys? I have a few years under my belt as a software developer. I was always going to be a natural hacker.
Double lock.
It's advanced stuff, though, you know?
Starting to feel a bit unwelcome here. I wonder if Cradle staff have easy access.
Maybe? I'm not sure.
She really isn't sure of anything.
You got company.
You really showing this?
What? My fault? Huh. Good work.
Oh, can she only hack one at a time? I think so, yeah. I thought you'd be able to sequentially hack them.
Hey, you're not bad.
And then just like pick them off.
Come on, we're not done yet.
Well, it's ramping up a bit. I mean, I'm still kind of eased that, but. Oh, okay. Back to the shelter, you can upgrade, blah, blah, blah. And they'll respawn. Ah, so it has got like an RPG progression thing, because if they keep respawning, you keep getting more shards, you keep upgrading sort of thing, right? So you can just keep going there and coming back, and going there and coming back, whatever.
Good to know.
It's kind of cool.
Things get crazy.
So if I return to the shelter, can I come back there, I think? Yeah, it's got an interesting like vibe to it overall. In some ways, it does feel like not Dead Space if it was made by an Asian team. Elements of it, for sure. I'm trying to think of a game that's more appropriate because like Dead Space is more very horror driven. I haven't felt that this game is trying to scare me at all so far, which is fine. Do we just hacking damage her like crazy? Yeah. Hack will go. Don't really need repair. We'll save for the thrusters. So, if we go... Wait, what's this? Mini cabin figures. Spot us, give us a jolt, and we'll beam right over to your living quarters. Oh. Collectibles. Got you. Alright, chat, keep an eye out for those. I'm going to miss all of them, so you need to figure it out. Which AR model do you think she uses? Yeah, that's ChatGPT. It'll think it's right and everything, and it won't be most of the time. Is that how you, like... Wait, is there not a hatch you go to here to just go back? I thought there'd be a separate hatch thing to return to exactly where you left, but maybe not. Let's just lead back here, yeah. Okay. Presumably it doesn't start you right at the beginning again. What's over here? Nothing I can have. Yay. Let's go. Oh. Ah, there you go. Yeah, so it's each area gets assigned type thing. Yeah, definitely. We're going to be skipping that a lot. It's like the type of thing you kind of want to... Maybe they should have just like auto-skipped that for you anyway. Like, maybe after like the first 3 times, you will get. Yo, it's the Resident Evil scene. Everything is trying to kill us. Whoop. I like that they have the foresight to, by default, allow you to use middle, like side buttons on a mouse to do these.
First one down.
Right. We've got a lot more to go, though. Don't like this. Do like that. Let's go. Fires close range shockwaves and makes enemies easy to stagger. Okay, so it's a shotgun, basically.
That one's not that good at long distances.
Damn.
Get ready, yay!
Haha. Oh, wait, no. Ah, crap. Oh. Bits and bobs them. What on earth are you?
You're going down.
Other than dead. Brother.
This freaking thing is tough as hell.
Way stronger than the walkers.
Oh, and they have extra blockage there as well. Wait, can you break parts of it? Maybe. Oh, and the shotgun, haha, is only temporary.
Not bad.
Oh yeah. I did this. This is cool. I think I'll have a lot of fun with this one. All right. Can I? No. Okay. Can, however.
Emergency lockdown for this area.
My eyes are so dry, man.
That's two.
I like the. So this is what I mean about the weird pacing. Like I think Asian games do this a lot in my experience. Right? It's like we kind of just went from chill vibe, nothing happening. Weird introduction pace for the story, and then now stuff is actually popping off quite quickly. Right? Doesn't seem like it because we're just handling it easy peasy, but to a more casual player, it might be like, wait, what the hell just happened? What? Why are we escalating like this?
Use that one up
You get what I
front.
mean? It's like, I dig that though. I like that. It's like, let's skip the foreplay of this and get straight to like really intensifying the action. I like that there's loads of hidden things too. Hey, honey. I like you. I like you a lot. Yeah. Oh, you can only carry 4 shots though. Lame. Wait. Oh crap! I don't know why I done D instead.
Emergency lockdown for this area has been disabled.
Doesn't hurt you when you fail though, which I don't know. I feel like I'd say yeah, it's kind of reasonable. You should be punished for failing. Very tame. I kind of want to go get these now. Oh, is this for the lasers? I think. Yeah, we just disabled them. Should probably go get these now. Whee. Oh my god, wait, what? You get like no thrust. Okay. Well, lesson learned. Oops. At least the elevators are quick. Okay, thank God it sped up. I was like, come on. I just praised you for your speed. Okay, what that time? Well, in fairness, I should have been dashing. Yeah. I think I can dash all the way across from here. Yeah. Oh no, dude, I should have dashed. No. Oh. Uh oh.
Jump you. Look out.
Ooh. Damn, that was a sick dodge.
Take that. Not bad.
Oh. Bye.
Now it's my turn.
Nice. Got my boomstick. Oh wait. Oh, you only get 1 hit and then the hack turns off. Really?
Get ready.
This is cool. Nice. What's this? Little elevator? Oh. Very manly noise. Well that just about worked out. I think we want that down, don't we? Is there anything here? I did get the thing in the end. Okay, good. Dodge, definitely best friend. Whoop! Man, I actually like the way it feels. When you get in a fight and you have to like, oh, switch on, hack, hack, hack. Like, it's a lot more than you like realize. It does, I don't know if it looks cool, but you kind of feel really cool doing this. I dig it.
We can use that back at the shelter.
Funny. Oh crap. Whoop.
Look, you.
Damn.
Look.
Oh, I just realized as well, they break the terrain. That's cool.
Yeah, let's do this.
Be careful.
Oopsie. Ice is right. Oh.
Is that it?
Yeah, look. They smashed it up. I don't think we can, though. Sad. It's like funny someone brought up Konami, because it does kind of feel like a Konami thing. But I think also in a way, it's like, now that I think about it, it is kind of old school Capcom, isn't it? You gotta go down here. Are we meant to... Are we hacking that the wrong way? Do we need to hack it up? Doesn't matter. Oh no, it's up there. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah. Oops. There's a thing over there too. Can I make that? I mean, we tried already and failed. Whoop. We've done it right this time. Whoop, whoop. So there's meant to be something there anyway. No! Bruh. Alright, we'll just go the way around. I feel a little scammed on that. You know what's going to be... I think it's going to be kind of interesting to see people try and speedrun this. Actually, maybe not. I don't know. You could probably avoid a lot of the combat, I guess. Oh, I keep forgetting. You have to... You know, it's like your instinct's like, I'm already stood on it. Why are you not moving? That's when my brain just keeps going with it. All right, let's go. Get my little SMG. Expands on impact, immobilizing enemies within its radius. Oh, it's basically like a mine type thing. Okay. What's up, Nadia? How's it going?
You stop him, and I'll hack him.
I like how she says that as if it's not what we've been doing this whole time. Oh yeah, okay, today we're really gonna change up the format.
How many now?
That was 4.
It's like someone who like murders and eats people. Like, today we're gonna murder and eat them. Is that what we normally do? We're gonna do it again. Oh, okay. You don't really need to explain it to me. We're gonna know we do it.
Let's just get this over.
I should probably hack this actually.
Good work.
Uh-oh.
Just you.
I think when they're like this, you don't need to hack, is the idea. But when we're reloading, you might as well.
Incoming.
I feel like a god. It wants me to use the other mine, but I refuse. Miss one. I'm not worthy of the title hacker.
It's over.
Whew. He was holding out on me this whole time. I wonder where my boomstick was. Oh. Wait, could I have done that this whole time? That'd be kind of comical if you could be like, yeah, I'm passing this fight. There's definitely gonna be a lot of doubling back with this crap.
That was the last of them.
Nice.
I hope dropping down here somehow leads us back up to the top floor.
Oh, this is fancy. Hold on. Are we about to meet a side character? It's got murderous psychiatrist written all over it.
Hugh, look. What's this?
That's the Earth.
Somewhere you can never go
Part
because we
there's
don't
all
trust
ocean.
AI.
Look outside and you can see it from here. That's weird. Only got half of it here. Ah, okay. printer's busted.
So this
Data
printing's
here looks
like
alright.
it's basically like a hologram.
Water everywhere.
We need to
Kinda
play
hard to
print.
appreciate when it's just the half. Listen, we get back to the shelter, I'll whip you up a new one.
Really? I want to see.
We're getting way too attached to the AI baby. Problem is, when you get through it, it's not going to have that same link of, like, you know, Ellie and Last of Us. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe someone's like, I am deeply emotionally attached to this AI child. It's like they're my own offspring. Jeez, we get it. Probably never get laid. It's fine.
Contact Earth.
The closest I'll come to having a child. Alright, what we got? Alright, just random chat. Nothing useful.
Bots did all the work, leaving him bored to tears. Man, cry me a river.
Are you bored too, Hugh?
Yeah, I mean, well,
I'm good.
like,
Kinda hard
we
to get
can't
bored
complain either.
doing
We use the
good
bots
chit
too.
chat.
It's like classic AI abuse bullcrap, and it's all our own fault. Hackers have special effects to trigger when pass through. Ooh. Increased damage done. Sounds good to me.
This will make it easier to hit things harder.
Oh, whoopsie. But it had a number next to it. So now when I go next, it should, instead of being 3, it should be 2. So yeah, they've gone for like limited consumables across the board sort of thing. And that makes sense for like the replayability and whatnot. Oh, yep. Oh, whoops. Well, a lot of components, actually. You stack upgrades really fast in this game for the main characters, gun and hacking, whatever. This is a boss fight. Has to be, right?
Got it!
It reeks... Okay, maybe not a boss fight. I think this could be like a wave swarm thing.
Intruders detected. Please remove them from the premises.
Or boss fight? No, definitely just
Look,
small
look.
thing. Yeah, see? It's limited use. Oh, I didn't realize that about the hacking.
Jump, Hugh! Look out for its targeting sensor.
So, you can't... Wait, how do you reset the hack then? I don't understand.
Be careful. Track.
So if you've been on the blocks, you can't go on them again. I didn't realize that. It's the first time we've had that.
You're going down.
So yeah, now it turns into more of a puzzle. It's not just instinctively move around a lot. You actually have to really think. That's cool. Woo! I'll do it.
I'll hack the lift if you're ready.
Nah, I gotta go loot monkey first. Wait, I can't. Come on. I feel scammed.
Are we there yet?
Not sure. Starting to feel a bit lost.
This has to be a boss fight, right? I hope it's not. I'm down to 550 HP.
All right, we made it. Now where do we find the main power terminal?
This is a boss fight area, 100%. What do you guys think? Anyone sold on it so far? I'm digging it.
Lockdown disengaged.
I'm curious, like, how much they're going to keep evolving it to keep it fresh, of course.
Energy levels.
I think it really comes down to how many
40%.
different types of robots they have for you to face.
40%. 50%. 60%.
Warning. Unauthorized access detected. Severing primary connection. This is Edith. Unregistered guests are forbidden from this area. Initializing sector guard protocol. Scanning.
He looks like a big fuzzy puppy. It's fine.
Targets identified. Neutralizing threats.
Bad puppy.
Neutralize? Us?
Looks like we're gonna have to fight our way through. Get ready.
Looks like he's meant to have rocket launchers, but wasn't allowed. Like, you know, he wasn't high enough to receive that.
Any idea what the hell this is?
Never seen it before.
So it's not one of your pot buddies? Then I guess we can just go in blasting.
Oh, yeah.
Starting attack.
Yeah.
Where'd they get all those missiles?
They were made with Luna filaments.
Lucky us, right?
I think you should go after this. Maybe onto me.
Watch out!
Hey, who are you pushing around?
Oh crap, why did I... not great on health.
Defenses are down. Oh,
Nice. Critical shot, powerful follow-up attack when he's down. Nice.
Take this!
Let's go. Make it cool. I thought he was going to go for the little eye. You know, the little eye would have been like the cooler one. Rip that off and then do inside. He does have missiles.
Dirty bastard!
Oh yeah, used them before.
Ew! Let me try!
You haven't been trying this whole time? Wait, is she going to hack the missiles?
Overdrive protocol initiated.
Button, win. Opens nearby enemies, mobilize them, deals damage. Got you.
Whoa! Where did that come from?
I think it
I
really
need
did
healing.
something.
Yeah, not bad.
There's nothing to aim for here.
Cute.
Can you do it again? Do it again? Do it again, please? Oh, no. Oh, crap. Oh, my God. Dude, I wasn't paying attention. So trashing me. It is actually hard to not sometimes just get distracted by... I like how it's like a change difficulty rate. It's like it's sometimes hard not to get distracted by the hacking. But yeah, like talk about a spit in the face. You die once, the game's like, would you like to go to a low difficulty? No! You condescending douchebag. I'm good at this game. Okay. I am. Okay. Why are you gonna say it that way? Fences for pussies. I spent 1 point, I was like, why am I doing this? Yeah, so you can buy them to go into battle with. Ah, so like all of it's that way, except these. These are pump, I think. That's pretty good. So yeah, we can just improve all these basically. We'll grab our thrusters, so we'll improve hacking. Bob's your uncle. All right, let's actually go back and kick that robot's ass. I was just going easy on it, you know? I felt bad about like bullying the robot in front of the robot. It's like no one wants to see their dad get beaten up in front of him type stuff, you know? You gonna start me back? No. Did we miss a spawn point? There's no way, right? Bro, you can't, like, start me that far back. I've got to do the whole elevator thing again. Come on. That sucks. Well, at least we can just open... Oh, God. At least we can just open the door.
Okay, whatever it takes, don't hold back. How the heck did I end up in this mess? If we didn't come here, then Nick and the others...
Oh, yeah, I did. I'm an idiot.
Nick.
It's It's because it was red, so my brain was like, that's for later.
No, that was James.
Oh, wait, what?
Those two, plus Ken and myself, were sent.
Oh, nice. We can hope for more repairs now.
Here to the cradle. They were my closest friends.
Friend.
Imagine if our competitors tried to break in, got their hands on our filament.
Eaters would never let that happen. I mean, have you seen the bots it's got running around here? Intruders wouldn't stand a chance. Some of them are like freaking war machines.
Why did they make so many war machines in the first place? Like, can't we just leave and be like, these guys kind of got what they deserved, you know? We were racist to the robots, but we wanted to, like, end it at that, you know? Oh. I was about to pick up the other refresh, but they're all dropping that. Bullet the codes.
Got it!
My brain. Alright, let's smash out the boss. See what happens afterwards. Might call it off that. It is getting late. And I am super dry-eyed. Holy crap.
Look out for its targeting sensor.
Take that!
Defenses are down.
Hey, buddy.
Shoot it where it's weak, dude. Yeah.
Very nice. And it's like, so the loot drop is random, basically, as well. Which makes sense for, like, the style it's got going. I guess, I don't know, that might make it a lot less attractive to people speedrunning, right? I feel like speedrunners aren't the biggest... Wow, that's not true. Depending on the format, they can be fans of RNG. Like, you know, Minecraft has that with spawns, but it's different.
Here it comes.
Time to dance.
Oh, you don't even have to be looking at it directly to hack. That's good. What up? Boom, baby. Pragmata or Crimson Desert? I mean, it's really early with this game. The thing is, like, I spent a lot of time doing certain things on Crimson Desert, the type that more and more people probably wouldn't do. And I kind of got to the point where I'm like, I don't know if I'll go back to it, but I definitely did break. It's, like, kind of weird.
Take this!
But this is early days. Very different games. It really comes down to what you're looking for. Like, this is more of an RPG experience, but, like, Crimson Desert, despite what people believe, isn't really an RPG. Is this too loud, by the way? I feel like it is too loud now.
Dirty bastard!
Ew! Let me try! Overdrive protocol initiated.
Tracking complete! Anything in your back still? Yep, we're getting rid of that. You do not have a license for that toy. Oh, son of a gun. Actually hit it. Oh crap, what? Bro. I thought I hacked you. Pretty sure we hacked you.
Close in on him. Now's your chance.
Is he still not dead?
Take this!
We're just gonna do the same. Yeah, like I wish there was more of like a dissembling with this, you know? Like we literally just broke it the same spot again. Very loud.
Energy levels.
And we
restored.
never lost the robot. Easy game, what can I say? Just too good.
Yeah, baby. We did it!
She can't.
This is
reach,
how we
right?
say,
Or-
good job.
No. Dude, you have the same reaction after eating free, like, you know, free brownies with certain ingredients. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, license keys. Okay.
What is this?
Well, let's just take it back to the shelter.
I think we're stocked on everything. Oh, wait. Does it auto take you away? Yeah, so it's basically like, it's kind of like a dungeon crawler type vibe. You complete it and then it pulls you back to the hub, sort of, right?
Array is now accessible.
That should take care of the cradle's power problem. Next up, the MPA and the card tower.
So what we get? A TV screen. Actually, not entirely wrong.
What is that thing?
I'm gonna get a better look.
Wait!
Whoa, what? At first, it was kind of reminding like this old CRT like monitors, you know, the big fat ones.
Hello, we are Cabin, your one-stop companion for all things shelter.
Companion, huh? So where you been all this time?
We believe you have a shelter license key in your possession.
I love the face.
We wanted out the giant box.
The face got that edgy sarcasm about it. It's brilliant.
So, Cabin, what up?
A most pointed inquiry. We have been, let us say, asleep, but that device woke us up, leaving us available to offer you our wide range of invaluable services.
He's a cup holder. I'm calling it right now.
Shelter level upgraded. Central terminals now loaded with shiny new stuff.
Dude talks like me.
REM replicator beta now online.
Just kind of insulted myself.
Ready to serve.
Do you like shiny new stuff?
Cabin system booting up. Hello, fellow Cradle crew. Allow us to enhance your shelter life experience with our newest service. Introducing Cabin Stab Club. Exchange cabin coins to unlock
Is it
shelter
gambling?
surfaces. A
Maybe.
little quid pro coin. Please accept this gratuity for first-time crew. 1 cabin coin. Compliments of the shelter.
Wow.
Please tell me it's slots.
Take a look
I want to be
at
the
our
old
fine
lady in
selection
Vegas.
of stamp boards.
Spend cam coins to claim prizes. Complete a bingo. Got you. So how does this work? Walker bot data? Nah. Don't care about that. Let's go blind. Deal 10% more damage while hacking against downed or immobilized enemies. Hell yeah.
Choice.
It's good spend. Good spend. What can I tell? What can I say? RNG of a god.
Please enjoy your purchase.
Actually, no, wait. I want to know about the jukebox. Oh.
We wish you a happy shelter life.
What the crap do you get? Whoa. Okay, so we already would have access to 3 additional guns. So it definitely feels like they've put a lot of different things into it. If the scaling is like that's level 1 increase, and on average you get at least 2 of these, or all these fill out. That's pretty cool. Got the multi-hack, so there is a way. There you go. So you can hack multiples. That's cool. Unlocks fast moves. Press control before an attack. Temporary slowdown. So you have got like counter dodge type thing, because we're kind of dodging towards the end anyway, and then crit hits as well. Very good. We need special coins for that apparently. Rep. Dan's ability by adding an extra slot for hacking. Oh wait, that's special coin as well. Damn it. Mod slot, sure. Just getting one of them. Where do I equip the mods though? I don't know. Like a menu here somewhere? There you go. We don't have any yet. I just bought more stupidly without realizing. Me smart. Alright, that'll be it for now. We might actually revisit this more in coming days. Maybe after 20 time tomorrow or something. We'll see. It's like, I don't know. Part of me wants to check out Old Era after the tournament tomorrow. I would keep going, but it's like legit. I gotta wake up early, look after the kiddo, and I still need to somehow slot in a crap load of sleep because I am tired. But guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. A little bit of a short one, a little bit of a later one. We'll be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. GMT when the tournaments kick off, and we'll be casting them all live here. I'm tired.